If I was a vendor, I wouldn't have gone to the show. I wouldn't have gone to the sale either. Your kids play volleyball and basketball? Oh, that's cool. Mine was in marching band. Did a whole year of it. It's pretty rigorous. Not just the schedule, but like the physical for marching band. People don't realize like how, yeah, it was fun. It was fun though. My daughter did. She plays, she's a trumpet player. Yeah. It was a lot of fun, but it was a lot of traveling. Yes. Oh my gosh. Especially if you play a tuba. I know. You were on for an hour. Hold on. I gotta make the font bigger because I can't see real good right now. I was on for an hour and Andy and I raided into oh, that's cool. I was kind of in and out of her show because I was out to dinner with my family. One of us. Andy, so meta. I did I come in with the raid? I think I was in your show and I was listening. I said hi, and then I came in with the raid and to Brooke's show. I think I was there. There we go. I just wanted to open up YouTube. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, I was in there for a little bit and stuff. It was funny. I was like, but I had to go off because I didn't want to be like, be on my phone when we're at because I had my earbud in. Oh, I was cracking up. I was cracking up. Did she stay on late? Okay, we got YouTube going good. Did she stay on super late? Hey friends, welcome in. We're gonna do a quick check-in. I'm gonna stay on just for a little bit. You did sell a Kirby Nintendo Switch game off the market. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that was sweet. Andy's pretty cool. He be lurking. He be lurking sometimes. Yeah. Andy, when's your next show? Cincy, what's up? Hey Jenna. Hey Donna, welcome in. How's everybody doing tonight? Well, actually, it's Sunday morning. What's up, Emma? How are you? Oh, you think she finished around 12:30? So like 2 hours ago, right? Yeah, because are you Central Time too? Hello, Caitlin. Eastern Time. Oh, 9:30. Oh, early. Yeah, she did what, 100 items and that was done? Yeah, she's been selling a lot. That's good. Amy, are you only going to sell jewelry or are you going to do other? So, well, you said you had a Nintendo Switch game. Kirby. Kirby, that was a fun game. Okay, now it's all good. You're good? Oh, good. Good to hear it, Emma. Hey, Vintage Paper, how you doing? How's it going? Oh, let's see. Today, so anyway, because it rained all day, I didn't do shit. Had some coffee this morning, had a pastry. You just have doodads in the bin? Only plan on jewelry for a while. Yeah, because you have some, right? That's cool. I'm good. I'm actually really good. Thank you very much for asking. Yeah, I can't complain. Okay, let's see. We are at 330. Number 330. I've streamed 330 days in a row. I think I've been late 2 times. And they're both technical issues. I have YouTube chat open right now. So 30 days, that means I have 35 more shows. Olga, hello, how are you doing? 35 more streams to the goal. I can't believe it. What's up, Papa Cha? Am I saying your name? Do I say your name right? Is it like Papa Cha? Papa Cha? Is that right? Close. I know. So close. It's kind of wild. Oh, look who's here. James. James, hello. Good morning from England. So far it's going good. It's the next day over here. So it's after midnight. So it is Sunday, April 27th. I'm doing good, thank you. You broken your record. Oh, for wearing my mother's panties. Nice. 31 hours. I bet they're ripe. They're ready. What are you gonna do with those? Wash them? Okay, Mike, you drank 30 beers at UFC tonight. I doubt that. Were they like 1 ounce? What should you do to feel better tomorrow? Probably throw up. Yeah, and eat something and drink a lot of water. Or ask WebMD. Yeah, I did say it right. Okay, right on. Drink water and Advil, right? And unless you got some kidney problems, don't take Advil, but drink a lot of water and keep one leg on the ground. Keep you grounded. You won't be dizzy. Yeah, 32-ounce beers. I believe it. It's 2:48 a.m. for you. Oh, you're Central Time. You in the U.S.? Do I remember the name of the 2 guys that do the glass blowing here? No. There's a few people that do glass blowing, but I don't remember the names. They do it live, right? Yeah, I don't know their name. Why don't you just type in glass blowing in the search? It might come up. Yeah. Yeah, get the electrolytes. YouTube what cracks me up always. James, you're funny. You're just preparing breakfast? Nice. While wearing your mother's thong. You're making my tear up because it's funny. It's funny like in a good way. Because I love that you're being you. Yeah. So what did everybody do today? Okay, Whatnot Friends and YouTube. What did everybody do today? Let's hear about it. Any estate sales? I really was bummed out about that high school sale. I wanted to go to that so bad. Because it's once a year and it's pretty good. I've gotten good stuff there. I've also bought stuff and left it there. Oh man. What did I do today? Made the plans if you know. Oh, you did? That was a very hard day for you. Yeah. Well, I've been thinking about you, Trent, because that is not the easiest task ever in the world. But it went well. Good. That's the most important part. And you get it set every way she wanted as possible. Yeah. You hit a couple of yard sales. No estate sales around here. Lots of ball games. Busy, right? Yeah. Actually, it was cool. I took my son to I took him to his friend's birthday party, but he wanted me to kind of stay just to make sure, and we didn't know them, so I don't just leave my kid anywhere. I'm not the parent that drops the kid off. I don't care what age they are, because you just don't know today. But I met the parents a couple of times. Really, same as same like nice. And oh wait, hold on. What are we reading here? Oh, bulldog and how? Oh, nice, James. That sounds like a good day. Yeah. So, anyways, it was nice. My kid had a good time, but I ended up staying the whole time with him. And they had good food. I did not eat. I had to eat right before I came there. And I didn't think about it. They had good food, they had beer, but it started pouring down rain there. It was supposed to be a pool party. But my kid ended up nobody swam in the pool. But I tell you what, those kids really got close to jumping in. Yeah, they got really close to it. I think they wanted to, but it wasn't even hot. It was cold. They had like a heater. They had a couple of the propane tank heaters outside. You're just chilling? Right on, Caitlin. Yeah, same here. Hello, Victoria. Hello, Chill Bear. What's up, Stefan? Hey, you were here last night. Hello. Did you get anything good at the couple of yard sales you went to? I might try to go tomorrow because it's the weekend in my city for the yard sales. So I might get up early and go kind of venture out and see because people, they want to get rid of stuff. I know my antique dealer, he was open today, but I didn't have time to go in there. Yeah, tomorrow is supposed to be, I think, nice. I think the next maybe 2 weeks, it's gonna be sunny. It's gonna be sunny, but not warm, like in this mid 70s, which is good. And then we'll start cranking up to warm weather because we're You know, April showers, May flowers, so. Oh, thank you, Caitlin. I appreciate that. I am. I'm pretty chill. You can look at my past streams. I'm not like a screamer or yeller. We just have a good time here. But if you're on YouTube watching and you've never hung out, this is a live selling app. So usually I can have my camera down on sports cards, toys, little bitty pops and different things. And then there's like a shopping cart here, not on YouTube, but here, that you can go in and look for certain items. So if you're on Whatnot, you're new to me, go take a look in my cart. There are tons of items, 700 or 800. What's up? No, I couldn't get on. What's up? Did you fall asleep last night? Yeah, I did. I couldn't get on at all for like 40 minutes. Yeah, I should have played hooky, huh? And then just quit. I should have just quit. What's up? I know. A little costume, little Sterling. Oh, that's cool. Rain tonight here, up in the 80s by wind. Oh, that's good actually. I like that. You fell asleep and somehow deleted IG from my. No, did you really? Good thing you weren't on Whatnot. You would have bought something. You would have ordered something and got it in the mail and said, "What the hell did I buy?" How many of you on Whatnot have sleep swiped? Sleep swiped? Yeah. You had to get warm stuff from storage. Nope, you weren't done. Not for a little bit. Yes, James, put it on now and watch the other one. It's 31 hours. It's overdue. You have Ambien? Oh gosh. So you definitely don't remember. Trent. Yeah, it's like complete blackout. Yeah. Um, it happens. It was worse than the remember the tap to buy days? Ooh, that would hurt. Yeah, I think I did it twice and it wasn't cheap. What am I gonna say? Can I cancel? No, it's my fault. So I didn't. I've had like 2 people come in here. It's the same person though. And they bought something and then they were active in the chat the whole time. And then they claimed to fall asleep and like, what did I buy? And I'm like, you just bought this toy right here. And they never asked to cancel it. But then when my show was over, they asked for the cancellation. I was like, no, sorry. Cause the first time, yes. But then they did it like 2 more times, so 3 times. I was like, yeah, no. Watch on YouTube if you fall asleep and bid. I mean, I'm fair, but they were bidding at I have to make the story right. They were bidding against somebody else. And they kept driving the price up, then they wanted to cancel. And that was like the second time, or they did it 3 times. Yeah. You went from show to show waiting for you. Then I watched pimple popping, then random shorts, and oh, sounds just like me. Yeah. Wait, pimple popping on Whatnot? We need Dr. Pimple Popper on here. I wonder if we could get her on here. She could sell some of her. I'm sure she has. Oh, her stuff's probably by prescription only, so she couldn't sell it on here. That would be great. Dr. Pimple Popper is like in a couple cities over from me. Yeah, she's not far. Oh, perfect. Yeah, perfect, James. That sounds like a plan. So you're too young to buy anything, but old enough to be on YouTube. Well, there you go. Tina, what's up? Tina. Uh-oh, are you sick? Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, I've heard it all. I did have somebody that and not say anything bad. People use all kinds of excuses. But I had someone that said my toddler got my phone and swiped, and the kid was bidding against other people in the app. It was in the early days of when I sold a lot of glass. I'm like, your kid's been on 3 swing vases. Okay. Okay. That's cool. They still bought it though. Yeah, they bid too many times. Kid has taste. Yeah, and they were nice swing vases too. It was one of my real big ones I've had. And Oh, you don't like the pimple popping? Well, I'm not showing you it. Oh, that's good, Caitlin. It's best not to. It's best not to buy any. Wait, pimple popping on better than gross and oh, it's toenail thing is gross. Yeah. I got that on my I have it turned off like the voice stuff, but because I was talking about my mom's foot, now I have all this toenail stuff on my FYP. Oh, Sonic. Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog is great. What's up, Cookies and Cream? How you doing? Welcome in. We're just hanging out chatting. I'm doing a check-in show. If you're new to me, I'm the archivist, and I've been selling on Whatnot since 2022. I have a bin full of like 700 or 800 items. Feel free to take a look from glass to anything. If you have any questions, let me know. Nathan, wrong platform. We don't do that here. Yeah, and $10 is nearly not even enough for a foot pick. A stick figure one, maybe. Yeah. It's all about value, perceived value. How you doing? I got an LLO. Uh-oh, James, your next door neighbor caught you wearing the underwear. Oh no. Nothing grosses you out, especially on a working farm. Exactly. Nothing grosses me out. I've never been grossed out over stuff. Not even, oh, dolphin pick. Oh yeah, that's a dream. You been playing Sonic Dash? Oh, I don't know that one. Is it good? It's life. So we deal. Yeah. I don't think I've seen some gross stuff. I won't say here, but like in person, if I get the smell, I'm just like, whoa. Yeah. But I'm interested in that. I guess I like DK. What's up, Krista? How you doing? Yeah, you gotta not think about it. That's why I think I'm okay with it, is I don't visualize it. I have to see it, but then I don't think about it. Yeah, DK, okay. Exactly. You don't Nathan on YouTube says, I grew up around farms and worked as a CNA, so yeah, you don't get grossed out either. No. Here's the funny thing. Well, I don't think she is now, but my sister-in-law became a nurse. And I remember when she became a nurse, she couldn't even look at blood. I was like, how the fuck are you a nurse? How are you a nurse? You can even her kid got cut and she was like, "Can you deal with it?" I mean, I'm sure she's fine now. She's seen some crazy stuff. Used to send me pictures of it. Yeah. Yeah, you think of something else. Yeah. I mean, there's been a couple things I've seen that I really have to visualize something else because it was very horrific. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you did that. That will cure anyone. Jen is things. What is up? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How was your show? I appreciate the raid. We are hanging out here chatting. Probably just gonna be on for a little bit tonight. Yeah. Welcome in. You grew up on a farm, but I can't even. No, it's because you visualize it. Yeah, you probably had something you saw, so that's okay. Oh yeah, yeah. I won't say what I've seen. Yeah, close to what you've seen right there, Noel. Except it was already in ground for 2 years. So after that, I was cured. Yeah. Um, you were in the back garden picking up weeds when your neighbors saw you with the thong on. Did you start dancing and singing the thong to thong thong thong? Come on, James, tell me you did. Okay, good night, Caitlin. Have a good night. Thanks for coming and saying hello and subscribing. I hope you have a good night's rest. All right, Jen is things. Let everybody know when your next show is and what you'll be selling so you can get some bookmarks. So it's your time and your time alone to go ahead and promote yourself. Jen is things. Um, oh, some people have that, Tina. When you walk by the fish section in a grocery, oh, like to buy to cook. Um, Oh, you know what? Nathan Miller, you're awesome. That was a nice compliment. Thank you so much. Yeah, you gotta have fun, right? You gotta have fun. Thank you for appreciating that. I appreciate it. You have pretty good humor too. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm here every single day. Yeah. Sometimes I'll actually be selling, so sometimes I don't read the YouTube chat. Yeah. Oh, you worked your first job cleaning surgical instruments? Oh gosh. You loved liver and I could never eat it again after that job. No. That would be a very interesting job. Yeah. I can only say that smell is gross. Yeah, no, raw fish smell, and then when it's bad, ooh, forget it. Yeah. Home decor and more May 7th, 10 p.m. Eastern time. You're welcome. Are you new to Whatnot? Is there anybody in here that's like brand new to Whatnot? Ninja, there she is, little lurker. What's up, my friend? How are you? Did I ever tell you thank you for your great review? Yes, I loved what you did there. I saw what you did there. I loved it. What's up? I feel like I told you, but I wanted to say thanks. Yeah. The whole time, Tina, the whole time? Yeah, the smell is gross. I agree. Put some lemon on it. Yeah. New since the end of January. Oh, okay. James, have you ever thought of writing novels? Because you're a very good you a teller of stories like your own. The way you tell it, you should definitely be writing. Yes. Hey, I do appreciate your humor. It was delightful to read it. Oh, you had to wash your clothes in Pine Sol? Oof. Anybody ever been sprayed by a skunk? I haven't, but I've been around one person that did. Your neighbor shouted at me. She said, James, what are you wearing that for, dirty boy? I just turned around and said, I don't give a crap. And I twerked in front of her. I love it. So you didn't sing the thong song. I'm reading, if you're on Whatnot, I'm reading YouTube comments if you're just coming in. Yeah, because I multicast over there on my streams. And sometimes people chat, sometimes people don't, but it's pretty funny. They're cutting it up on YouTube. James Woodliff, Woodlife is funny over there. Yeah, he's wearing that thong, the thong, thong, thong. Your mom ran over one in her Mercedes. Really? What's up, Sandra Lynn? How you doing? What's going on? Yeah, we're in space tonight. I guess I forgot. I did get a raid and I didn't even turn on my Snoopy. What's up, Party Flavor? How are you? That cracks me up. Thong twerking, yeah. It's a special skill that our friend James on YouTube has. James, have you thought about having a YouTube channel? Do you have one? Because I think you should like twerk every day on on a YouTube short. Every day twerk, but you have to have something over the thong. You can't just do it with the thong on. You probably might get banned over there. Yeah, you might. I know. How on earth did you get a picture of me dancing? That's Farm Girl Scavenger Noel. You could do it in high heels. That's skills. What the heck did I miss? Just a bunch of comments on YouTube. Look who's here. Look who's here. It's our friend Bree. 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 Bree is here. What's up? BNL underscore mercantile. Party time. What's up, Maple? Thank you for the raid. How was your show? Thank you for raiding me. I always appreciate it. I always appreciate tweet tweet. Hey, all the friends. It was a whole situation. What were you selling? What were you selling? All right, so B&L Mercantile, it's your time to shine. So let everybody know what you sell and when your next show is. They were smashing glass. Was that one of those scroll out of here and check out? I love to smash. Was it smash or ship or just smash? Oh, you were crafting, weren't you? You were busting that glass up? Hello. What's going on? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Everybody give BNL underscore mercantile fall. It was unhinged. And are you not putting this on YouTube? What's up? Put on YouTube. Chat's always unhinged. Yeah, in the best way, right? I love that. She was the ring lady. No, it was too hinged. I love when a show is smashing stuff. Some people are triggered though, just so you know. Some people are triggered. I had a couple people write me and tell me, "How dare you smash that vintage glass? I'm never buying from you again." Bye. They came in and assumed that it was in perfect shape. No, it was chipped, damaged, and I'll run show my way. Yeah, but I did always have a warning on my thing. There was things more triggering than smashing glass, so not my kind of chat show for my stream. Yeah, definitely X-rated, right? But I do like chats like that. It's fun. Exactly. It's fun. No one takes it personal, and you just have a community, your group, and it's safe. Yes. You haven't seen a Smash show? It's fun. And what it is, I've had a few of them actually. Me and Black Castle, we were doing those. And then Green 13, we were the first 3 that were doing the Smash shows. A Crystal Duck, and OMGYG, I encouraged her to do one, and she did one. It was hysterical. She had like this glass it wasn't crystal, it was glass, like little boy, and I'm like, bust the head off it. I want it, bust the head off. So she was trying to figure out the best way to break the head off. I still have the head. Yeah. Just gotta watch out because it's messy. And I was smashing it right behind me on the little table I have. You actually met? No way. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, because that's right, up in your area. Nice. Have fun. So when you smash it and are you selling it, running it, and giving them a choice, and then you ship them a little piece of glass? Oh my gosh, they did. Such a long time ago, yeah. And it was actually the way they did it was really cool. They had hundreds of pieces, and you got to write one word on the glass, whatever item. So people were like, or not one word, you got to write something, so they would write like "fuck cancer," "fuck stupid people." There was funny ones. I think I said like "fuck bullies." Yeah, it was really good. So they wrote it on the piece of glass, and then they threw it into this big bin, like pretty big. And everybody like was you could hear it was like and then some people were like, "No, ship," because there was a couple of really good items. Yeah, so I still have it. I have a little piece of glass. I asked him, he said, "I'm gonna send you the part with the sticker," because he went over and picked out like a piece. Yeah. No, it was OMGYG. She had when she had the first Smash show, then she had another one, and she was selling Nat Geographic books, the magazine, and I said, "Can you burn it?" I'm a very, very, uh, I guess I'm an instigator, an encourager, I like to say, and so she tried to burn it, it would not burn because the coating on the cover, it's almost like plastic. Yeah, but it's paper. Hodge had one too, she had a Smash show, but I don't think she burned anything. Yeah. Burn or break. I can be a bad influence in a good way. A whole smash and trash room, that would be fun. You got red chatted for because that sounded kinky, I think. Isn't that funny? It muted. I would have a whole yeah, I would love to have a whole smash and trash room. Oh, you should do it. There you go, James. Have fun doing that. I can't repeat that on Whatnot. I can't. They'll ban me. Yeah, we can't talk about any of that kind of stuff. So I don't read those kind of comments out loud. But you understand. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. It's not bad. James said the neighbor wants to join me and my girlfriend the next time we have lingerie karaoke. I mean, that's a new thing. I've never heard of it. That sounds great. I hope you have fun. You're so relaxed right now. Well, welcome into the nighttime or morning. There is some in Portland that does it. My friend, her sister opened up one of those, it's like axe throwing. They have a smash room, and there's one more thing it has. I can't remember, but they were in business for about 3 years, and it just wasn't profitable. They did pretty good the first year, but then they were it's a small town. It just didn't do really good. So now they check this out because she changes her business a lot. Um, she's closed it down because she bought it. It was like an old, I don't know what kind of building it was. It was pretty big. It's like in Arkansas. And now she turned it into an antique mall. Antique mall. Yeah. And she has vendors and everything. Are you? It's in I don't know, like I don't because she usually goes in the summer and helps her sister like rebuild everything. So I don't know. It's in oh yeah, that's right. I'll tell you right now where it's at. She lives in let me see. I'll tell you where it's at. A small town too. It's Texarkana. Oh, yours was in Texarkana? I wish I really knew what the thing is. I have to look it up. But anyway, she was opening an antique mall. So I don't know if it's open yet or it's gonna be open this summer. But it's like not a tiny town, but kind of pretty small. Let's see. I wish I remember the name of the town. I used to remember because she just told me the other day about it again that they were opening it up. I'm like, have a smash room there. Wouldn't that be great? Let me see. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where it is. Oh, she's not on Facebook anymore, the girl. Yeah. Oh, Smash PDX, they have one. This girl's Smash room was so cool. It was like a caged room, and they had TVs, picture frames, and mirrors. They had all kinds of cool stuff. Computers. They had it like kind of office space with some fax machines. Yeah, but I don't see her pictures from her vacation trip where she had gone on the vacation. She must be really no, it's all trash. And they switch it out like I don't know, every I'm seeing it was her sister helped her build it. Curious, are you usually up for the day after these shows or do you crash for a few hours? No, I go to bed. I don't stay up. No, I go to bed like just late. So sometimes it just depends. Like if I end my stream at 2, I'll go to bed probably like 2:15, 2:30, and then sometimes I can't sleep, so it's like 4. 4 seems to be the time. Mimix, are you here? What's up? Hey, Himix, what's up? I see you now. It scrolled up quick. Yeah, so it depends, but if I can't sleep, I go to bed before, and then I'll get up at like 8. I need like 2 to 4 hours. It's weird. But there's some days I need like extra for sure. Oh, okay, here's the sister. Let me see where she lives at. She lives in oh, she lives in Siloam Springs. I think that's how you say it. Back to thrifting and bingo. Oh, bingo. I love that. So this is your nightcap pretty much. You don't get a nap before. No, I do all kinds of stuff. I do what brings me joy. So if I need to take a nap, I'm taking a nap. Yeah. Usually by like 9 o'clock, I need a nap. But I try not to take one after 9 because then I won't wake up. I'll wake up at like 11. I did that yesterday. I took a nap at like 6, yeah, 6:30, just for like an hour. It was great. It helped. Yeah. But it just depends. Yeah, and it's been my schedule for a long time like that. There's a couple times where I need to have 8 hours, but it's probably I don't know. If I think about it, I would say maybe twice a week. I need to have like 6 hours. We gotta get up at 8 and say, "Forget about it," and went back to bed at 11. Oh, that's nice. It's so weird, like, before I had kids, I could sleep until 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, like, it was great. But I stayed up late, and, now, I don't wanna miss out on the day, so I don't wanna waste any of my time, so I don't sleep in, but there are days when I'm like, "I'm just gonna get up at 10," and I do, and it's nice. Yeah, it's really nice. What's up, bunny honey? How you doing? How was your show? You had a couple shows today, right? Or were you in trains? Big back check-in. I know I popped in, I don't know, was it today or yesterday? Yeah. Oh, tomorrow's the sports card expo? Oh, I wish I could go. That's gonna be fun. Are you gonna get some cards or just go look around? That's what I gotta do. I gotta go to the card shop tomorrow. I need to get some packs. Bunny, I have a question for you, actually. I have a question for you. How are you doing? You finished all your packaging, so you feel I bet. So you had a lot to package. That's the best, huh? And then when it ships out, it's even better. Yeah, Mimics is getting out meeting people. So when you do I have a question about surprise sets. When you do surprise sets, and I have a bunch of, like, blind bags, can they be any blind bags, or do they all have to be the exact same? Because 'Cause I'm a little confused in that. I had done a Pokemon I bought a lot of Pokemon cards. I talked about this last night, and the person did, like, different packs, but they had different quantities for the prize, which they ended up screwing me over and canceling the order on me. You can add each type in. So if I have, like okay, I just need to so basically okay. So I have to have it say I have 20 different ones, as long as they're all black, because 'cause they're all about the same. One might be Hello Kitty, one might be Snoopy. Yeah, okay. So all blind bags work, and I have to show them all on camera before and after and during. Yeah, I have to do it in my shed, so I have more space, because it's hard to show that keep it all on camera. Yeah, because I think it says in the terms that okay, so then it's good to do all that. Yeah, I didn't get the Pokemon cards, I was kinda bummed, that would've been, like, 50 packs. I think I'll yeah, it doesn't because it's like a gray area. Farm Girl Scavenger, bought from someone we rated the other night, and they shipped, I don't know, 7 or 8 ounces and packed it into a flat rate priority mail medium box, and then they took a gray poly mailer and wrapped up the box and put their Ground Advantage label on it. If you're a seller and you're new and you do that, you're gonna lose business because Farm Girl Scavenger, are you gonna buy from them again? For bags, I could do purse bag, a reusable bag, a Canva bag, a Coach bag because they're all bags. Yeah, nope, you're not. Soon we're gonna be like Canada. They'll stop making the boxes. Get ready, it's probably coming. 'Cause of and I'm not gonna get political, but I will say, if they're cutting all these things in our country right now, they will cut the box. They will stop producing it. It's huge waste of money. I really don't care if they cut it, to be honest. I buy my own boxes already. I do use a lot of the large mailing boxes, and I've been lucky enough to have them for as long as I have. I'm gonna send the picture to Whatnot. Yeah, that was wrong. Oh, you did? You sent the picture and told them that was not cool? Yeah, hopefully they learned from it. Hopefully they learned from it, because I think there are a lot of sellers that come on here, and they haven't the clue. What's up, Nurse Sarah? How are you doing? They don't have the clue. But you would think it would be common sense. I mean, it does say priority mail all over it. It says priority mail. Um, but I think I rated somebody, like, about a week ago now, and my friend Farm Girl Scavenger Noel bought to support the new seller. And when they got the package, it is. Not everybody has it. It's just a fact. It was a flat rate box, and then they put a gray poly mailer over it, and then put a Grand Advantage label on top of that. That's a no-no. Yeah. And it was a brand new box. Yeah. I've had a couple people do that. Yeah. And I have let them know. I've had 2 things happen. I let them know, I said, "Hey, I just wanted to give you a heads up. I got my item, it was packaged great, but just so you know in the future, it was a Ground Advantage under 1 pound, and what happened is packing it that way in a new box, you can't do that." Yeah. Hopefully they change it. And so the person I told just to give 'em a heads up, they freaking blocked me. I'm like, "Okay, whatever. You just lost a customer 'cause I'll keep buying if I can get stuff that's a good deal, you know?" But, my point wasn't to shame them, and I was nice about it. It was just to teach them. And exactly, that's exactly what I told the person. I said, "I'm just, trying to educate you because your next buyer is gonna leave you a bad review over this." Yeah. Oh, and the Pokemon thing, I couldn't even leave a review. No, they can't. And you try to do it and they're like, "Oh, yeah, what do you want?" You know? Yeah, it's like the same thing with people that send you group messages and then share their show spamming you. I got over the last couple of days, I've got like 6 or 7 of those. Yeah, I've been thinking about those are like instant block. And that's not, people that send me, like, train information, that's totally different, but, like, random show people I've never heard of sharing the show and then, like, say, "Hey, I like seeing you at my show yesterday. I can't wait to see you again. I wasn't even in your show." Yeah. Good try, but that's not gonna win me over. Well, because people do trains and that's how they share, and they do want it within the app, I would guess. How can we stop the spamming from people we don't know? I don't know. I don't know that answer. Just write them back and tell them that's against the rules, and they'll block you. I've had a few people now I don't even bother, it's just not worth my time, I just delete it. If someone shares the show, I just delete it, it's too much. It's too much. I'm sorry. I'm very community, but come in the show, say hi. There's chat shows like crazy. Go to the shows and share that you're a new seller when they ask you to do so, you know? Yeah, people don't exactly. Yeah, don't give s right, don't. It's better not to, that's why I just delete it. It's not worth my time. Yeah, I would that it doesn't invite you to go to the show, you just, like, later cold message me, yeah. Hopefully, one day Whatnot has a filtering system that it filters those into, like, spam mail. I know that that will come someday. You just don't buy anymore. Yep, bye. I wish you the best, I just yeah, same. Oh, wait, you can't pack a ground okay, so let me explain something. So, Vintage Papery on my YouTube channel, I did a recently, like 2 weeks ago, I did a shipping show on Whatnot from A to Z, some basics. You should watch it. It's on the YouTube channel and it's in the live tab. Just search shipping. But how it works is Ground Advantage. You can use it pretty much most boxes for Ground Advantage. A brown box, a diaper box. I mean, it's best not to use a condom box or things like that. But you can't use priority mail. So anything 0, 0 to 1, 1 to 3, those weights, you can't you have to use any box but priority mail. You can't use priority mail labels or boxes for Ground Advantage. So that's under a pound, which is 15 ounces, and then over 5 pounds to whatever, you can't use priority mail, flat rate, or any of that. Now, if you do use a priority mail box, that's for 1 to 5 pounds or more up to 70 pounds, depending on what box you use, right? I mean, the condom box is the ultimate protection. What's up? What's up, spaghetti? Yeah, yeah. I mean, I am not yeah, you see what I mean? But there are a couple ways to go about it. If you do a priority mail flat rate show, there's a lot of things you wanna be aware of, like, if it fits in the box, it ships, and that means packaged up. If it doesn't fit in the box, it's gonna end up costing you as a seller because you let the buyer know how much it's gonna cost for that box. Oh, no Cheez-It boxes? Oh, stop, you love that. If someone's sending me they better send me food in there. and not open. What's up, Rabbit Hole? How you doing? Yeah, you can't use alcohol boxes, but you know what? I encourage you as a seller to go to USPS.com and look it up. Yeah. Yeah, so if you do ship like glass, I like to double box everything. I max out the weight a lot of times. Used a Cheerios box before? Banned. I've gotten stuff like that, and I'm like, I'm not offended by it. If it comes arrived packaged good and it's safe and it's clean, I don't care. But it's usually not breakables. But if someone sends me like breakables and that, as long as it isn't busted up, a lot of those boxes, they arrive fine. As long as it's not an empty Doritos bag and a T-shirt inside, we're good. Yeah, I pretty much 90% of the time on glass, I will double box it. And if I don't double box, I pack it a certain way that I make sure the sides, the bottom, the tops have extra cardboard. Yeah, but don't forget, the more heavy duty your box is, the more the weight is. Okay, the heavier it is without anything in it. It was wrapped in craft paper like a present, so you made it pretty. It was jewelry, so that's okay. I've gotten light bulb boxes, all kinds. Shut up. Padded flat rate envelope is best. Yeah, no, look, if you don't want to pack it good, you're probably not going to get a repeat buyer. And definitely don't use padded flat rate mailing envelopes for wrapping your breakables. I mean, unless you're doing a smash or ship show, might be a thing. Yeah, if it was a shirt for the Doritos bag, that was like a viral thing on TikTok, I think. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah. Okay. All right, James. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I think I don't know, people get to do whatever they want. It's their business. They have their own business model, but I think, you know, if you have a brand, you know, you want to pack a certain way. You want to pack like I will always use priority mailboxes always, as long as they're free. But I prefer to have it in a nice brown box with no crap on it or no ex food boxes. That's just me. Am I going to judge you on it? No, as long as it's clean. If it comes all nasty, I probably won't buy again. Yeah, but it's I haven't had any of those thankfully lately. I don't like the cereal boxes because they're made yeah, they're not made to ship. Exactly. No, they're not. Yeah, and with people have allergies. Plus it's a business. If I want to be a true professional business, I'm not going to put it in a cereal box. Yeah. But some people do it and they wrap it and it's fine. The Costco cereal boxes are pretty sturdy, actually. Allergic to the wheat or you know, the gluten that's in the foods, and the boxes aren't clean. Some people touch that and they have a horrible reaction. Yeah. Certain food boxes. Yep. I had one customer that told me she got a box and she was allergic to gluten and she hived out big time. Yeah. And then I had another lady too. Natural steer high. Yes. Cinnamon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, cinnamon was bad, and then I have a couple people that are allergic to smoke. Um, it's bad for people because 'cause they're asthma and different things. Your bestie is allergic to cinnamon, oh, yeah. A Apple Jacks box could take her out, and we don't think about that stuff, right? "Oh, what's up? Stay home." They probably are in a beta tested program right now. Yeah, there's a program right now for that on Select. Yeah, beta. 'Cause why not? I mean, eventually, I'm sure they'd love to offer different shipping for different sellers. Because maybe some sellers wanna only use, UPS, and some probably wanna use FedEx. They have better experience with it, and, they're testing it out. I'm not in that beta because 'cause I'm good with USPS, to be honest. Knock on wood, I've had great this whole time, I've had 1 or 2 little hiccups, but it's the post office. Yeah, like something getting scanned wrong or, not scanning. And then if I ever have an issue, I'm tight with my postal people at my local, and I go in and I'm like, "Hey, I got an issue with an item. Can you internally track it?" and they bring me in this back room where the manager is, or it's not the postmaster, but it's like not the manager, but they're above, and they go in the computer, they put the tracking number, and you could see everything. It's the coolest thing. Yeah, it's super. It's the coolest thing ever. So here's this. Now I can just go to the computer and type it in. Don't tell no one. Yeah, they let me go and then I could print it out. And then when I print it out, I can see it on their screen. Yeah. If they're real busy, I can do it, but they'll do it for me usually. Yeah. Oh, so the people that are doing it free, the Whatnot has a whole program, so that's a Whatnot question, but they're gonna test it and they're probably not gonna share any of that data. Yeah. So they're doing it a different way. Maybe they're offering shipping for an incentive, but there's probably something behind that they have an agreement. Yeah. Yeah, and maybe eventually that'll be a thing. I don't know. Maybe that's part of bring your own label. I don't know, because they wanna see how it is. Yeah, there's a lot of things they're doing, and it's probably a small group. I think it's cool because it opens the door for all of us. Semper Fi, hello, Ruthless, hello, B. Schumann. Yeah, they're doing a lot of stuff. I know. Well, I know that, but I don't that's a need to know basis, you know? Yeah, I think it's so cool, though. Yeah, so I usually that's a loyalty thing, yeah. So I can only say so much. Yeah, without giving all the secrets away. Use your Bay boxes and tape for my Whatnot ship. Oh, did you buy the tape, Noel, for the shipping? The Whatnot tape? I want Whatnot tape. I like the Whatnot tape, actually. I got a couple of rolls of it. You guys, you wanna see something funny? Watch this. I'm gonna go into space for a minute. Okay, you know how you can, check this out. You know how you can order they don't have it anymore, Bunny. It was a limited time thing. Yeah. Oh, you're using the eBay tape. Okay, I could say the word. You could say the word. Let's get real. It does exist. Okay, you know how you get the priority mail roll of tape? Some people never get this, but in US, we have tape that it says it's clear and then it's printed red and blue and it says priority mail on it, right? Hold on. I'll open one. You can kind of see it. Okay, see that? Priority mail. Put it right. See it? Okay. So it's very hard to get these, but you can order them in the military kits. You can order 5 at a time, or you can call and get them, and you can get it by the case. Same. So, but here's the difference. See how thick that is? Look at the one the post office gave me. It's like double. Can you see that? It's huge. Yeah, so this is the one that comes in the 5, and then this one's better. So today, I only grabbed one today, but he told me, "Come back. I got 30 or 40 for you." I was like, "Okay." It didn't benefit them as a business. Yeah, you have to call the number. That's because the post office guy is, like, tries to flirt with me all the time, and it's kinda gross, I can't. Yeah, but I'm just friendly, but I did tell him, "Stop, stop." Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not. It's kinda awkward, you know? Yeah, your mailman might not be able to help you with it, but maybe. But if you call the number, your mailman will bring you some? I should ask my girl, because my carrier is awesome. I also give I also hook her up. So she did bring me oh, you know what? She would get me I'm gonna ask her if she can get me this. Yeah. Because last time I needed some boxes and you couldn't get them online, and she goes, "Oh, I'll bring you some." I "What?" "Yeah, how many you want?" I was like, "Well, just bring me like 2 or 3." She brought me 20. It was the small flat rate box. You couldn't get them. I don't know, during the pandemic. Yeah. Do you want the real answer? Yeah, give us the real answer. So at one time, Whatnot sold bubble mailers, and they sold packing tape, and they sold boxes. Um, I don't know if they said whatnot on the inside, I think, instead of the outside. And they sold them on their webpage. But I think supply and demand. It wasn't cost effective. What's up, West Polly? How you doing? I love that everybody's carrier loves them. They were good, huh? The bubble mailers were good. I think I might have one. I kept one because it had some cards in it. But you know what? I did recycle it. I recycled it for yeah, they did it, and then the bubble mailers sold out right away. But I think it was a supply and demand. Um, but they were expensive. Yeah. The whatnot tape, I mean, it was like the eBay tape. It was like the priority mail tape, same kind of thing. I know a lot of people were like, this is dumb. They put the advertising on the box. But I just recently got a box with all of the pennants, for the giveaways in March and April. And it was a whatnot branded box. Yeah. I would like a stack. Thank you, please. Yeah, it was white. And then it had whatnot logo on the outside, one side, the other side you put your label. And then when you opened it up, it was like yellow and white inside. Yeah, and I actually just recycled it. I sent it to somebody else yesterday. Yeah, because it was nice. It was still a nice box, and I knew they would like it. Yeah, so the whatnot tape was white with black writing on it. It said whatnot. But whoever I bought from, I think it was Kentucky Mom Vintage. She had it, and it was a bubble mailer, and then she used the tape to kind of seal it up. That one was actually really good. But it was that thin kind of tape. What's up, James? You're back? What'd you do? Did you do some karaoke? Yeah, but you can buy, as a business, you can order your own tape with your logo on it. You just have to find the right supplier. If you guys want a supplier, I got one for you. You guys know ThriftWorks, Darren? He can get you your own tape. I don't know the information on the cost or any of that, but you can place an order through him for it. It's pretty reasonable. I mean, you'll spend a little money at the front cost, but um, it's pretty great. Oh, you get your stickers from there? They probably make tape, but I don't buy them from them. There's another business I use. I don't know. I don't know if they're using Whatnot's their logo. Because if you look at their branded, it's like Whatnot. They don't do the W anymore. You get all your regular tape and bubbles from Joe at Bubble Boy. Oh, American Bubble. Oh, nice. Did you know on Whatnot, like you get a commission for that? You can't share your links at all. At all. There you go. Thank you, Hum. I appreciate that. Yeah. Only 25 for 20 rolls. I'm spoiled. What's up? Oh, Q? Yeah, you know what? I didn't realize Q sold tape. And so when she had her show the other day, her shipping show, I was like, oh, I got to check out the tape. Yeah, on your YouTube, right. Same. I have it on my YouTube as well. I have links for all kinds. I do have links on my website for different products that people want. You get like a tiny commission. Yeah, you get like 20 cents on an item. I have links for Whatnot where I could get paid if people shop on Whatnot. I just have to finish setting it up. Yeah, it's like an affiliate program. Anybody doing that? You bought later. It's good. How's the tape? It's good then if you bought 100. That's great. What is it? Just plain tape? I didn't see it. I didn't look in her bin. I was like, oh, I gotta check that out later. Yeah, that's a good price. I was buying tape from this place, and it was the 3-inch tape, and it was like $1.50. It's sturdy. I'll have to check it out. Um, it was like you could buy like 12 at a time, but now they make you buy 2 cases. It's still pretty cheap, but I don't want to buy that tape in 2 cases. I want to buy 1 case. I'm good with that because I use a lot of tape. But I like this priority mail tape. If I can get myself a local printer that can make this tape, I'd buy my own tape with the archivist. I did have my own paper tape at one time. I think there is, but I don't know all the details of it. Affiliates is You gotta be approved for it, and then influencer programs that they do have, they select you. So they could be from the affiliates. Yeah. What's the best source for plain boxes? I mean, obviously, if you're a small business and you're just starting out to grow into a business, recycle. Find all the boxes you can, make sure they're not alcohol boxes. If you ship over a pound, get the free priority mail ones at USPS.com. You can order like a pack. But if you want to like buy some bulk boxes, I have some links on my website you could check out, but it's also like information. You don't have to, but the average box that I use is like 8x6x4, but locally you can go to like Walmart. You can buy a couple at a time if you need it, but or Staples, Office Depot. Yeah. Yeah, no, I just told Vintage Paper Shop, yeah, about that. They got new ones, Sarah. I don't usually shop at Walmart, but I went there and they got new boxes actually. Their old boxes with the blue ink on them sucked. The tape doesn't stick to it. It's shitty. And I could crush one real easy. You saw some priority mail boxes at the thrift shop. Not surprised. So the Boxery just doubled their price. They just doubled their price. I used to buy 100 to 500 at a time, and it was 43. It's $88. I'm not buying that again. The heavy duty, yeah. Well, did I have any? I'll show you. Let me see. Let's see if I have some over here. Oh, I do. So this is the heavy duties are going to weigh double, but I buy this box. These went double in price too. Yeah, they doubled up. I couldn't believe it. Because not everybody could afford to buy 100 at a time, They just want to buy 2 or 3. So go to Staples, Office Depot, whatever office supply and see. Because sometimes like their small size, which is 6x6x6, like this one. I think this is Walmart. This is yeah, Walmart. Oh, you know what they don't have on their box? You know what they don't have on here? The crush weight. Nope. That means they're shit. This one's actually so much thicker than the old one, and the material is it can take the tape. It can handle the tape. Sometimes the tape, yeah. Interesting. This is probably 65-pound crush weight. But when I have small stuff for like jewelry or sports cards or keychains or bitty pops, I use this little box. So it just folds up. I'll show you. It's a great little box. It's like an inch. Amy K, my favorite vegan. What is up? It's if you fold the box properly and every corner meets, it can handle up to 65 to 70 pounds on it. What's going on? So I have this little box. Okay. These boxes I was paying like 8 cents, 10 cents for. I know I have missed you. What have you been up to? But this is great for when I have like little fragiles because I can put a bubble mailer. I mean, but not a bubble mailer. The bubble envelopes that I have, the little ones, or I can wrap it in tissue. You can kind of put a lot in here. So I was using it for like the little Funkos, the keychains. Great for sports cards, multi-use box. I think I paid 12 cents. That's what it was. And you know what? They're 47 cents now for this little box. I'm not buying those anymore. I got to find a new source. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go visit next week. I'm gonna go visit my corrugated warehouse right here and see what I can get my own box made. Yeah, I might have to pay like $100 to get like it stamped with my name. I might do that. You grab extra boxes at Sam's Club every time. Oh, that's good. You also like their plastic forks and condiments at the food cafe. That's great. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I have a bunch of links on my YouTube. I don't Hey, do you have the Zon store? Yeah, if you have someone local, buy a large quantity. You're selling from the bins only? Mom life, but getting back. You got stuff going on. Yeah. Yeah, I have them too. I put a bunch. Like I put stuff I actually have used or that I actually use like scales, boxes. I got to fix the link for boxes but you can't put that on Whatnot, just so you guys know. You can't, but, you're sure to invite people to your Instagram or, your web, but you don't send links in the messages, don't, because we wanna buy everything on Whatnot, right? Yeah, we wanna buy everything on Whatnot. But to me, it's not cost effective to buy it from a seller on Whatnot when it comes to a box. Boxes are heavy. Yeah. So I am by a company, a big company, but I don't do business with them because I personally don't like their politics and they don't do will call. If they did will call and they were a better company, I would probably support them. Um, but I like to put my money in small business. But I think I'm gonna try to go to the box manufacturer guy and see what boxes he has. Because sometimes they have overruns or they have mistakes where they put the logos messed up. You could cover that up, you know? Yeah. You could totally cover stuff up. I bought boxes for him before, but I bought 500 of them and they were perfect. They were like 5 by 7 by 4 and they were glued wrong just a tiny bit, but they still closed perfect. The corners lined up and they were 10 cents each, but I had to buy 500 or 1,000 of them. But for 10 cents, yes, please. Yeah. Yeah, you can search box manufacturers like in on Yelp. I mean, not Yelp, on Google Maps or whatever map program you have, and then it'll show you. Believe me, there's a lot near you, unless you live in a really small town. Yeah, but a lot of times you could order. Sometimes if you go to like staples.com, if you buy 5 boxes, they're like 85 cents. And then if you buy 10 or more, then it's like 50 cents. So sometimes and you could order 10 at a time. Sometimes they'll give you free shipping. Yeah, no, I just don't support companies. I prefer like small business. Yeah, because I'm looking to do some stickers right now for this other business. And I finally found someone they actually print, because a lot of those big companies like that now that they've grown, um, they they actually sub their stuff in a gang run where they take, like, say they have 500 customers labels and each customer's getting 500. They send it to another small business that prints their labels for them in a gang run. Yeah, a lot of big companies do that because they're printing other stuff. Yeah. Right. No, I get you on that one. But that's yeah. No, I'm talking about the whole corporate itself. Just like the other box company. Yeah, I want small business. Yep. They do it all there. That's cool. Like people that order from Vistaprint, they're notorious for sending it out on a game. Like I used to have a printer right down the street, my friend actually, but they retired after 30 years having that print shop. And um, they used to get orders from Vistaprint. It was crazy. So I'd go in there and I go, hey, can I get in on that gang run? And gang runs a gang of product and they run it at one time. And they're like, yeah, we have a spot for like 6 more labels. Okay. Well, I have 10, but put me in. And the price would come down significantly. Yeah, say it was 10 cents to print something. When I did a gang run, it'd be like 2 cents. Be really cheap. Because it would be like some kind of special label, or I've done cardstock with them. Yes, I am. I have 35 more streams to go. 35. Yeah, it is getting close. But anyway, if you want to get boxes, there's lots of options. You can even go, if you have Facebook, go to the Facebook Marketplace, post something. Hey, does anybody have any small boxes? I'd love to buy them. Or if you're recycling, I'd love to pick them up. Prefer to have a non-smoking household or business. There's a ton of businesses that recycle boxes too that are like small businesses in your area. What's the new challenge? When I have my chat show, you'll find out. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it in my other chat shows. Craigslist is still around. Yeah, the free section is awesome. No, that's what the rule is. Yep. We don't talk about Fight Club. Yeah. No, I don't know. Yeah, That's all right. You're all right. I guess I'll let you stay. No, you know what? I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be totally honest. I said I would evaluate Whatnot and see what it does for me and how it works for me in this year, and then I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna do. I might totally quit, you don't know. Veterinary, yeah, but people are allergic to animal hair, they don't want that, and those boxes have tons of it. I have a lady that's completely allergic. Yeah, you never know. I might quit for a year and come back. I might have another opportunity, you don't know. You don't know. I might just be teasing and say, "Are you kidding? I'm just gonna do." I think Picker Adams said I would do, a 10-year 365 project. I said, "Shut up." I know. Yeah, no, I may do it, I don't know yet. I've thought about it, I have ideas, because the 365 is commitment. Even though I'm not selling every day, it's chatting, and I love it so much. But now I may do it different. I don't know. You guys have any ideas? What should I do? Let's hear your input. Oh, that's cool. That is cool, stay home. Hello, Lacey. How you doing? Elegant lady. Old school kung fu. What's up? I like your name. Yeah, I love recycling stuff like that. Do it. You think you should do it? Wouldn't count. It wouldn't count. See, my rule for starting 365 was I had to go live every single day. There's also days when I go late because tech. Tonight was one of those tech days. But the rule is I have to go live every single day, every day of the week for a year. Okay. The minimum is 23 minutes. The maximum is 4-hour shows. So I've done a couple of 4. Yeah, but if I went before midnight, it counts for that day, not the next day. What's up, Bonnie? How you doing, Insomniac? Elegant lady. Thank you so much. I'm doing good. How you been? How you been? Thank you for the flowers and the hearts. Yeah, so that was the rule. And then if I was selling, I needed to be selling and my biggest rule was not talking about Whatnot, shipping, or people's orders or whatever. It was sell, sell, sell. Right. It was to sell the product. And I did that actually a lot of the days. Then I got sick this year with like the flu really bad and it killed my energy. Yeah. So I mean I don't know, it's been about 4 weeks since that. It really sucked. I was sick for like, oh, you too. Thank you. I'm so glad you're doing good. It's been a minute. Yeah. But let's see what other rule was. Oh, 2 nights out of the 7 nights, 2 of the nights I had to um uh be on short, do a check-in, and raid somebody. I raid every time though. Yeah, you did the daily challenge for like 1 day. But you know what so when I started this, um day 40 to 90 was rough. But I encourage other sellers to start doing it because it will teach you something. It does teach you something. Each person will learn something different. A little of this started, she was one of the first ones that said, I think I'm going to do one. I said, go for it. Let's see. And so she's on 140 or 50 days. And then Madison's Craft Corner is doing it, and she's got to be 110 days. And then now Mama Bebo, I always say Biba, she's a new seller, and she's doing her 365 project where she goes live to sell 5 items per day. But I don't know if she went on because she wasn't feeling good. So to me, my rule was if I missed a day, I had to start over. It didn't count. But I had a grace period. Like if I'm late, like today I was a little late because I could not literally get OBS to kick on. It wouldn't let me connect to Whatnot. And I couldn't even use the app. I had to update and delete and I reset my internet. But it just slowed me down like 25 minutes or something. What are you doing with the videos from 365? They're on YouTube. They're already there. Yeah. I haven't made any kind of short video with it, but I probably will. I probably will. There might be some rhyme to my reason. Yeah. Gen X, what's up? Yeah, Noelle, you did last 5 days, but it's hard. I have video. I need to edit a video because I did the Tweet Code challenge, and I just found the videos. They're all in a folder, but because I'm reconfiguring some old videos. And Bolt, how are you? There's a lot. I have a lot of footage. And what I was doing was I was downloading all my Whatnot videos from my clips, because I have one hard drive full of them, a lot. And I was going through and picking out the ones that are good, deleting the other one. I wish you'd have a bulk delete in there. Yeah, yeah. That's what the tweet code you did. I thought it was yeah, I did 19 out of the 30 days. Yeah, the tweet code challenge was, and everybody was doing little challenges. It was hard. That one was hard because I would do a show and I'd sell 100 items. And then it would be like 2 hours when you're supposed to do minimum of 30 minutes up to 2 hours. And then I'd read someone else doing it. But I remember like day 7, or day 4, but day 7 I was delirious because I had been selling a lot. Like each day it was 50 to 100 items. And then I had to pack and ship it the same day to have another show. Yeah. So then you find out, you learn about yourself. You could get burned out too. And some people were doing $1 starts on those. I know they had to get burned out for $1 starts because they were selling stuff for $1 and losing money. Yeah, it's not ideal. It's not for everybody. It's not a one size fits all. So I didn't do $1 starts. Yeah, it's not worth it for me. Yes, you were messaging me. I remember. It was 5 days you only made it, huh? But you tried. You tried. That's huge. Yeah, welcome in, friends. VIP, what's going on, Angela? How you doing? Pathetic. Well, what are you waiting for? Start a new challenge. Start a 365. Go on, say, I want to sell 10 items, or I'm going to do a 30-minute show every day and curate it. Ephemera today. Doll heads tomorrow. Yeah. Don't pressure me, D. I double dare you. Can you do it? You're almost at 1,000 and you stopped? No, did you almost get to 1,000 sales? Why'd you stop? I guess you can't do it. Is that better? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in, and I'm reading some YouTube. Yeah, thanks for coming over. I always appreciate it. I double dog dare you. It's hard. It's hard to go live every day. But is it? But is it really hard to go live every day? Yeah, is it really? Is it really hard? Thank you for coming over. I appreciate you. Yeah, I wasn't looking for a little bit there. I was over here. But I was looking at my OBS. I guess you can't do it. You got burnt out with the seller drama. Yeah, I stay away from it. I don't want it in my streams. That's why I'm protective of it. I mean, naturally people want to hear drama, but honestly, I don't. It's negative. It's just negativity. Yeah. You don't fall for the dares. Okay. Do it if you want. Do it if you want to burn out. You know what's weird is I didn't feel like ever really quitting. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even going to get into that. I don't get into that. I don't welcome it in my thing. If someone has drama in their show, I hope that you don't bring it in here because I will kick you out. Yeah, it's when sellers have some BS happening and people create rumors and people come in streams and say, "Oh, so and so is doing this to so and so," or it's just I don't want that here. Yeah. No, exactly. Right? What do they call that? Guilty by association. Yeah. I just it's it's just that's why I've always actually kept my streams the way they are. They're calm, there's no drama, there's no, yelling. Well, although I did yelling, joking around the other day. I don't know, I just want a good environment. Yep. A YouTube, yeah. And also, it's like, I don't take it personal, and I know it's not my problem. When people create drama, it's usually they have a problem with themselves, and most people can't see that. They have to learn through trauma. Yeah. You're gonna make it happen or have excuses. Exactly. Oh, I see. Yeah. I just when I have my own personal feelings about, like, the big groups, when you're really in that, there's gonna be drama. Yeah, everybody wants attention. It's just not my thing. Yeah. I like small, cozy, non-drama. So I just try to and then sometimes people tell you who they are right away. Believe them the first time they tell you. Yeah, don't I won't defend there's like, I really won't defend other sellers. They're gonna behave the way they want to, and it's their business to run, so, I don't ever wanna shame that. That's why I always say no names. You're free to share your experience if we're having a chat show about, like, shipping and things, but don't say, "Oh, archivist, she shipped me 27 priority mail, flat mail, bubble mailers in my box." I would never do that, but, you know, I only like drama in high school. And Groves, exactly. Oh, is that why you started doing that? That's great. Yeah, it's peace of mind, peace of life. Yeah, you're one person period in my life and on top of yeah. And that's what like for me, when I came into Whatnot, I watched all these different shows and everybody had the most like different styles, right? And that was okay. And then but I would watch and listen to some of the things people talk about in their streams or the way they treat their I have Insomniacs, they have a chat. And I just wanted to I don't know, I just wanted to have a safe space that all were included, that was trauma free, toxic free, and, there's some things where I always say, like, "Not everybody has earned the right to hear your story." I fully believe that. It's time and place. This is not therapy, this is just hanging out with friends, but this is also my business, so I wanna protect it. Yeah, so I've had people come in and drop names and say, "This seller is having an affair with this person." I don't care, that's their business, don't bring it here, and I wouldn't kick them out, but I've had that happen. Oh, if anything goes, yeah. I just think it's important, and that's true to my character, so, you know, yes, I'll be the friend that'll listen, my friends that if, they need an ear, and I won't even ask any questions, and then when they're like, "Well, are you gonna say anything?" I'm like, "No, I just wanted you to say what you had to say." "Okay, now, how do you feel about that?" Do I just ignore the chat? No, I read the chat, but when I'm having a conversation, I like to finish what I'm saying so I don't turn into a squirrel. Would you like me to be a squirrel? Because I can. Oh, what's going on here at YouTube? You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, no, I read the chat pretty quick, but when you're talking, you want to finish conversation. Yeah, people do what they want to do. People be people and people fuck up all the time. When the drama comes in, do I ignore the chat? It depends. Yeah, but if someone drops names, they're getting kicked out. Yeah. Yeah, and also it's bad for business when you shame other sellers, period. It says what kind of person you are, period. This is not the platform for it. It just isn't. It also makes your stream negative. It's like a shit show. You don't want that. I mean, do you really want that? You'd rather have that over sales? What's up, Mrs. NPB? How you doing? It is absolutely, yeah. So that's why I had my streams. I like them in that fashion. You know, we can talk about stuff, but there's some things you just don't talk about. Yep. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you doing? Yeah, I can keep up and read the chat pretty quick usually. It's so important to read the chat. It's so important. If you're a new seller, look at your phone a lot. Look at your phone or your device. You're running an item, take a breather, get some water. Matter of fact, I need more water. And always, always. How are you? You're doing great? Oh, good. So now you decided to post a name, right? You decided to post a name when I just said not to. Don't do that again, okay? I love the teeth. Yeah, I mean, come on, common sense. Yeah. I mean, I'm fair about it, but you just listen to me talk about that for a few minutes. Yeah. What do I sell? I have a bin full of items. Tonight we're just chatting. I have over 700. I sell Funko Pops, Bitty Pops, a lot of vintage glass and decor. And I list everything by the name. So if you're looking for things specific, Mama Moon, let me know. Yeah, let me know. I have a house and property plus my business plus YouTube plus the grandkids. I have one show a week, right? Hey, I'm so proud of you, Noelle, coming here with that juggle and just making it happen. Super important. Yeah, so when people come in and say, "What are you selling?" and it's a chat show, like and you're probably just curious about what I sell. Kind of read, like absorb, see what's happening before you come in and ask, or if someone's selling all vintage decor and you come in and go Pokemon question mark. You don't even say hi. You don't, try to do that. And I'm not saying anything bad. It's just um, it's important. Yeah, because a lot of times the sellers won't even read it. You're very welcome. Oh, you did? Oh, I bet that looks good. I love it. Yeah, one day is better than no days. But you can have the kind of stream that you want to. Um, will you get people back in your stream? Maybe not. Like a lot of people don't like the chatting. They don't like the shopping in the bin. But sometimes you can find really great items in the bin. You just have to search for it. And that's how people find your stream, by the way. VIP. Yeah, the Facebook is a mess. Yeah, I do. I do auction and I do buy it now. Yeah, so I'm live every single day. I've been live for 330 days in a row, not the whole time. So some nights I sell. The other night I was selling, actually a couple nights in a row. You love it? It is beautiful. Yeah, you picked a good one. You may start. That was your first? Oh my gosh, how cool. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes we just need to chat. Yeah, but I'm a community host for Whatnot, so I do once a month, I do a chat show and they send me swag. And I put the other one. I won one actually. Let's see. I don't think you guys can see it. I'll pull this one down. So Whatnot sent me these little pennants. So I just gave like 3 away. And then next month I'm going to give away 4. I think I have 4 more to give away. And then you can hang them up in your Whatnot. It's really fun. But they pay for the shipping and they pay for that item. And then I just do it in a giveaway. Oh, do you do that? It does take a long time to preload, I know. I just do it really fast and I duplicate because if you do desktop, I made a video about inventory. You guys should watch it if you need help with inventory, like on Whatnot. Because some people do random pools, but I know they eat a lot of shipping money. I don't want to eat shipping money. I'd rather put accurate. I pulled it out of the stars. I did, huh? I pulled it out of the wall and then it like came up like, yeah. Isn't it cute though? It has just tape. It has some priority tape on it. Yeah, I have 2 of them. I won one in somebody's show because I wanted one for my shed, and I only get to keep one. Yeah, but I'll probably later give it away. It depends. I usually go 10:23 p.m. Pacific time or later. Yeah, but sometimes I do on Tuesdays. I do daytime. Yeah, very cute. They did socks. They've done hats. I never got a hat. I really want a Whatnot hat. Um, I got like a little. Right, I'm misusing the priority mail tape. Exactly. You have 0 issues with shipping. That's awesome. But you put the right weight in. Yeah. I'm gonna try something on my shipping. I just made custom ship profiles for 1 ounce, 2 ounce, 3 ounce, 4 ounce, 5 ounce, all the way to 15 ounces. Yeah, I wanna try something on certain items and see. Because basically, if I do it by the exact weight of the item with the packaging, so maybe the box weighs 1 ounce and the item weighs 2, that would be a 3 ounce. Or like, yeah, 4 ounce only and because it's not in that whole, they can get more items in the pound, but they have to buy more. So I think it works itself out. I have 0 issues with the shipping. To me, it's the easiest thing about Whatnot. It's the easiest thing about Whatnot. if you put the weight in properly, I think there was just a couple of times where I had to pay like a couple of bucks. It's worth it. Yeah. And no like overthinking about it. It's pretty simple. Oh, I do it VIP, I do it 9:20. Okay, so every Tuesday I have a chat show called Coffee Talk. And every once a month there's a theme. Usually for the month there's a theme, and then I have chats. Sometimes I co-host new sellers. Sometimes we're talking about shipping, packaging, but I do that at 9:23 a.m. Pacific time every week. I've been doing it for 2.5 years. Well, in June it'll be 2.5 years that I've been doing the chat show. Almost the whole time I've been on Whatnot. You're having trouble understanding the system. Well, we're not going to talk about shipping tonight, but if you want to go watch my YouTube video, it's 3 hours of shipping. It just, if you go to my YouTube channel, is the same as my name. If you go and search the live tab for shipping, it'll come right up. It was the most recent one I did. Yeah, and it was like Whatnots gave me the information, and I just, yeah, come on in. Sometimes I don't read the chat on YouTube for that, but I do multicast. I do record the chat so that when I publish it to YouTube, it's like a video. Yeah. Oh, what's up, Kyle? Thanks for coming over. I appreciate it. Yeah. Is that how you found Whatnot? How did you guys find Whatnot? Yeah, I'm on all the platforms with that. I have a website. It's the same name, no_.com, thearchivist.com. Yeah, join on Whatnot. Okay. It's actually pretty good. And then in that show, if you're new, you can share your shows in there. I give you time to share it. Try to get you some follows. I can't make people follow you, you know. That's up to you to do it organically. Organically is the best way. Yeah, organically is truly the best way on Whatnot. I'm almost at 20K. I think almost at 19,000. And you had a booth at ThriftCon? No way. Is that where was that one at? If you care to say. Oh, you found Whatnot on my YouTube? Oh, that's cool. I love to hear that. Actually, a couple people have told me that they found Whatnot from my video, from my live stream. Nice. Are you gonna sell, Kyle? That's awesome. Yeah, Whatnot's like uh Whatnot is really a great platform. You know, Vegas. Oh, but you done that. Isn't there one coming up in LA like in June? Do you do that one again or no? Yeah, the only thing that can help you is networking and self-promotion. That's right. Oh, you are a seller, no shows yet. What do you sell? Your daughter introduced you to Whatnot? It's been a love affair since, right? Yeah. I mean, I love Whatnot so much. I love what Whatnot's brought to me, people and items, and the connections. That's my favorite part is the people. Um, my husband begged me to join for free giveies in the sports streams after he had won 20K in sports memorabilia. So are you married to Givey Goblin? I finally gave in. That's awesome. Hey, yeah, it is. I love it. All things cards, toys, and clothing. Oh, that's cool. I love it. When's your first show? Whatnot is amazing. Gosh, I wish I would have found Whatnot during the pandemic, but I didn't. Yeah, I didn't hear about it until like 21. Yeah, well, I mean, I had one huge issue, but it just worked itself out. Yeah, and I don't want to relive it, but it was not Whatnot, not their fault. It just was a thing that happened that was not a good thing. But you work through stuff. Yeah. And now it's like I'm unstoppable. I don't like when I go on a stream or someone's stream and they're like, I hate Whatnot. I'm going to quit. Or I read it. I'm just like, you don't even try anything. Yeah. So I'm not into that. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I love it. I mean, people are allowed to have their opinions, but I find that being super negative and I get away from those streams. Yeah, you have to stock it and put your show next month. Great. So go to all the chat shows, learn the shipping. You guys can watch my YouTube videos. I have 800 or so up there. Yeah, you know, I try to turn it into like, a lot of times we get in the way of our own BS. Yeah, I know. I like think about it this way. Let's stop thinking about what could go wrong and start thinking about what could go right. There's so many good things that can happen from this. So many good things. And the only person that gets in the way is you. My friend Leslie, a reworker's passion, always says that get out of your own way. But it's true. We make excuses to cover up our fear. They're number one in the shopping app. They were number 3 last night. Yeah, I was just talking about that. Yeah, and then don't go to somebody's show and they've got like 1,000 people in their stream and they are selling like crazy and their items are going way above the value of it. It's called supply and demand. And don't compare yourself to those sellers because you're not that seller. You're not. You don't have to be either. You know, all of the starts are $1. But they also buy for like 10 cents for the item. They buy a huge volume and you're not there yet. Can you be there yet? Probably. But if you can afford to sell everything for free and you start at $1, that's your business. It's not a profitable thing in the beginning when you don't have the budget for it. It is. And people think they come on and they see, I'm not going to say who, but there's a lot of sellers that do dollar starts and they didn't in the beginning. They didn't. They tried different things. I have some friends on here that do dollar starts that do really good, but some items sell for $1 and it's a loss. It's a huge loss sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, don't compare yourself. You're not like anybody else. You're one of a kind. Yeah, new sellers, right. I wish Whatnot would make it a rule that new sellers had to take a test and they had to qualify. If they never sold anything, they need to get some training and they should have some kind of training. Yeah. I'll train new sellers. Um, but you as a seller have to think, how is my customer going to feel about my package that goes to them? Am I just throwing it in a box? Am I packaging it? A lot goes into it. What's up, Daisy? How are you? Awesome, Daisy. I did a dollar starts before, and I was successful with it. I would never start at $2 as a newbie. It depends what it is. Yeah, because why can't you sell things here for what you'd sell on eBay or Mercari or Poshmark? Why would you not sell at the same price? Because I will tell you as a new seller, if you're running for $2, the resellers will buy your stuff and resell it for $12. They will. I'll come in and buy it. What do you got? I mean, it's business. What makes business dollars makes business sense. If it doesn't make business dollars, it's going to make business sense. And half the time you sell for $1, it's costing you because at some point you had to buy packaging materials. You got to drive to the post office. You got to spend time packing it. You got to spend time cleaning it. You get like 42 to 50 cents for the item. It's 50% commission because of the fee, because of all the fees in there. It's 50% commission on the dollar, guys. You make $50 in a show, you're paying 8%. Yeah, there's just do the math. You price it for what I want. Otherwise, I will sell another. Exactly. That 100%. Um, yeah. And you can get more, but by the time you wrap and all the packaging, you make 10 cents. So the sellers that do sell for $1, they're paying 10 cents for the item. So if they made 30 cents on 2,000 items, that's where their money is. Yeah. So the margin's tight and smaller, but they do it. Yeah. There is a market for everything. Exactly. Yeah. And people create like a personal shopping experience. But it's also like you have to, if you're selling, like everybody has their own style. But like you go on a stream and it's dark, like we're in space right now. But if I were to go live and show up like this, watch. Let me turn this light off. Now, if I was showing my item right now, I have actually the damn top lights on, right? But it's kind of dark. It would be hard to I'm selling I'll find something stupid to sell. Well, not stupid, but it's not for sale. Okay, and then I have it, like, down here, and you can't see it. So, you wanna make sure you have decent lighting so people could see, you know? Oh, that I got that new TikTok shop light. It's actually pretty good. I wish it was RGB, though. Yeah. When I first started, I seen so many sales, but then I seen those turn around and resell items for 3 times, yeah. So, but, like, look, there's still meat on the bone for everybody. So, as a seller, if I sell something and I price some items, like, higher than for reasons. Um, oh, I guess I don't even need that second light. And then but I have to absorb my shipping, my packaging materials. I have to actually absorb some of my giveaways when I do them, and I have to absorb rewards because I have rewards club. I don't do free shipping because if I did, the price would be up 10, 15 more bucks for the item. Yeah, but, you learn what you wanna. Do I have classes? I've been thinking about doing that. I do one-on-one mentoring or just, like, someone needs help, they wanna do a one-on-one and ask a bunch of questions or learn how stuff works. I do sell those in my Buy Now. I did, like, 5 or 6 last week, I did 2 this week, and a lot of them 'em aren't new sellers. Some of them just wanna pick my brain, like, how to improve their whatnot, and it's helped them a lot. And then I have 1 or 2 people, actually I have 2 now, that I work with them on an ongoing basis and help them with their stuff. Pop up in their shows, I'm mod for 'em, they pay me for it. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, and I love doing it? I just helped a lady who's a new seller, she's got so much good stuff, she does jewelry, and, she's trying to get her show loaded and get that. But I do that. I do an hour and then I do another one where it's like, I help you with your profile, but they're all customizable. So if someone said to me, thank you, VIP. Someone said to me, hey, D, I don't want an hour, but can I book like 2 or 3 30-minute streams? Because I want to have a practice show with you and I want that kind of training or something. Then I do that. Yeah. So you can message me if anybody has a question, like if they want to do that. And then I put it in the buy it now, you buy it, and then what happens is I will send you a message and I'll say, okay, like a lot of my one-on-ones, I do them in the morning. I usually like to do them in the morning, but I'm Pacific time. Sometimes I'll do them in the afternoon. It really depends. But I like to do them really in the mornings. And then if you buy an hour from me, I add an extra 20 minutes, but we're longer than an hour sometimes because it's a connection. I'm not going to just say, okay, my hour's up, I gotta go. I always put 10 minutes at the front and back because there's glitches with technology. Not everybody's like a tech genius. Sometimes it's challenging. So what I do is then once we pick a date and time, I send you a link with a private stream that's just for you and I. And the only thing I ask is you don't tag anybody because then they come in and that's not the agreement we have that it's one-on-one. And then we can talk all whatnot. Yeah, but I always recommend you write down all your questions ahead of time so you don't lose any time. But I've helped a lot of sellers on here that I've worked with. Um, yeah, free shipping is a joke on the seller, yeah. Yeah, put the shipping in properly and you won't eat any money. I don't eat shipping money. I think I have a couple of times because of glitches, but Whatnot's always had my back, and I'm grateful for that. Yeah, but shipping here is so easy. It seems challenging at first, but it's because people are just grabbing stuff and doing, sometimes random pulls. Sometimes they're putting the weight in, but a lot of times in the beginning I remember in the beginning when I started, people were doing this. They were weighing the item. So if we had, like, Shirley Temple over here, they would weigh it, and then they go, "Okay, this is 8 ounces, right? Or 7 ounces by itself." They'd put 7 ounces, 4 to 7 as the weight. They never counted the box. And I used to have this all the time with another seller. He's my friend. And he goes, because back then they didn't tell you to put it, but you needed it. They ate the money for that, Whatnot did. And so I said, nope, I'm putting the packaging weight because I can't slap a label on this and ship it. I still have to put a box that might weigh an ounce and still cover. It's not covered in the 4 to 7 ounces, so I would have to go 8 to 11. You're talking like 60 cents difference. So I would rather have the buyer pay 60 cents up front for the actual weight of the item than them get it and me put the wrong weight, because they're going to pay more than 60 cents. They're going to pay retail post office rates, which if you don't put the right weight and the post office catches it, because they don't always catch it, the buyer who paid for that is going to say have shipping due on the package. And 50 cents is probably equal to about $8, $6 to $8 extra that they'll have to pay. And they're not going to be happy about that. Yeah. Because then now they want their package, but they got to pay extra money. And it does happen. Yeah. Farm Girl, you know what? I figure out that when, if I wanted to do free shipping on here, and I talk about this often when I do chat shows about shipping, I said, if I have to ship something, like there's some light things that you could like this. This I can so this particular item, it weighs like an ounce or two, right? But I could roll it up, I could put it in a tube, it's not that heavy. Do I want to take and like I don't want it to get folded so then there's a big crease in it, right? But this one I put in a 6 by 6 by 6 box and it was like 4 to 7 ounces. So I'd rather set it up. So that was a giveaway. I paid for it, but what I had like a lot, like, you know, what I gave me $50 for all the shipping. So it covered it. So I could have packed it any way I wanted it. Yeah. Does it tell the seller when the buyer has to pay extra? No, Paula, it doesn't. So it's on the seller to pull the item, weigh it properly packaged up. Yeah. Well, you don't want to be off at all, but it does happen. I wouldn't stress out like, you know, yeah, rolling stone. I did. I rolled it in and put it in that box because I didn't have any tubes at the time. I used to have like a 9-inch tube for glasses, but they're kind of expensive, so I don't want to use that. I just used the box was 40 cents, so I was like, it's cheap. Yeah, that's why that Whatnot has a shipping design the way it is, because it's 0 to 1, 1 to 3, 4 to 7, 5, 8 to 11, 12 to 15. Yeah, but if you have to make an adjustment and it's under 15 ounces, you can do it without being charged in Whatnot. But do not run something at 1 ounce and then make a 14-ounce adjustment, because they see that in the system. It definitely triggers something. You're not going to get dinged for it, but if they buy more and then it doesn't go over or whatever, then it might be a little bit of an issue. Yeah, if you offer free shipping, it's not free, but your price will be higher. You have to make your price of the item higher. Yeah, and if say for example, I sold these banners and they were heavier, right? Say for example, it was I ran it at 15 ounces. There's like 5 of them. We'll just make something up. And I decide I'll just run it at 15 ounces. That's not a pound. And then I run it and I go to pack it up. I fold them all up. I put them in a box. And then I weigh it and I go, oh my gosh, I forgot. The box weighs 5 ounces. It's now a pound and a half. I have to eat the difference, which is going to be probably about $4. I'll have to pay $4. The buyer will not pay another dime. But if you don't change it and just ship it, there's a chance they'll get it and pay about $12. Because post office will be like, I can't deliver without you paying for this. Yeah, remember that shipping profile settings and show shipping settings are separate. Yeah. So for example, there's over default shipping, what applies to everything. And if you go into a show, say I'm doing a jewelry show and I want to do flat rate, because I can fit a lot of flat rate. A lot of jewelry can go in flat rate because jewelry doesn't weigh too much unless you get into big necklaces or bulky items. The thing I find is people think that, oh man, that means everybody has to buy a pound. I have to run it at a pound. No, you don't. If they buy less than a pound, it's Ground Advantage. You get a different label for that, but you can't use priority mailboxes. Yeah, so you can create one show shipping to be different than all your shows. You just make sure you change it in that particular show. Yeah, and you can offer, like, reduced shipping where they don't pay more than $9.21. When you're a new seller, don't do that until you're comfortable with whatnot, because you'll pay anything over, and people will take advantage of that. They will take the opportunity to shop with you. Yeah, let's be clear, free shipping is just your item with the shipping added in. Yeah, if I had an item that was $5 and I said, "Okay, free shipping," if I put free shipping and I only sold it at 5, I'm gonna make nothing. I'm gonna have to pay out because it's gonna be more than 5 to ship it. It's gonna be 4, then you got fees and all that stuff. Yeah, so if I did free on an item like that, it would have to be like $12 to $15. It would have to sell, because then I have rewards, and I don't know what everybody's reward is. Somebody will be using their $5 off coupon, and then I take a bigger loss. Yeah, and you can. Whatnot doesn't force anybody to do, free shipping. That's why they have it set at $9.21. Yeah, a lot of people don't do free. What's up? Because free shipping doesn't exist. Yeah. Yeah, plan to spend an hour preloading your show if you plan to go that route. Yeah, I spent a lot more than that. Hey, can anybody see that? What's the best way to learn shipping? Have a show and try it out. But before that, you see it. Yeah. What's up, C-Star? How are you doing? How you feeling? Because I don't want to talk about shipping here. Go watch my YouTube. I have like 20 shows on shipping. But also, if you go to seller.whatnot.com, there's a ton of YouTube videos that Whatnot made. Yeah, they're very good. And you might have to watch them a few times. What's up, Sue? How are you doing, my friend? How's Sue? Sue likes the swoosh. I forget. Is it gonna go? Oh yeah. Yeah. How are you? How was your day? No, you can't. Okay. Can a seller cancel free ship? Hold on. Can seller? Uh, no. When you sell something, you have to deliver it, whether you lost or not. So you can't just cancel orders. Um, yeah, you can't do that. So when you have it, you need to set it up properly. Yeah. So you can't cancel free shipping if you go live, because once you set it, it's there. You have to edit it before you went live just to make sure. I don't recommend free shipping for new sellers at all. I don't even recommend reduced shipping for new sellers in the beginning, unless you're selling something, postcards, jewelry, things that are really small. Hmm. So even sports cards, that stuff gets heavy after a bit, and people will definitely hit 70 pounds on sports cards if you're selling it cheap. But you can edit the show before. Yeah, so the shipping is calculated by Whatnot. You put the weight in, sometimes you could put the box size, and then Whatnot calculates it. So, if I take one of my items and I pin it to the screen here in a minute, then you can see what the shipping is. Yeah. But no, you will definitely lose the excitement, the buyers, if you do that. Yeah, no, I'm on my regular time. I'm kind of late for Saturday night. I, you know what, foster friends? Mm. I know it. Every show turns into a shipping show. That's why I do have healthy boundaries, and I'm like, I don't want to get into the shipping. It's 2:37 a.m. for me. Like the details of shipping. That's why I say go to YouTube, watch it. You did that to your show. You canceled it. I'm trying to read the chat. You guys were coming in all at the same time, so. Oh, you were a buyer, over a dozen orders were canceled. Oh, for you on the other side, so you're not a seller. Well, I'm sorry that happened. They're not supposed to do that. I just had that happen to me with Pokemon cards. I played surprise sets. I won like 50, I would say 40 to 60 packs. I didn't write them down, but I have video receipts. And the person never shipped it. They said they shipped it, but they didn't. And they went and canceled the order and said I requested a cancellation when I didn't. And that's a bummer because, like, I wanted the items. I mean, I did play the game. I won the giveaway and it got canceled. Um, but I was happy to pay the shipping because it was like 73 cents on packs, and then I paid X amount and I got free shipping. It was kind of weird though, actually, the shipping, because they definitely didn't put the shipping in right, because 2 packs of Pokemon cards are like 4 to 7 ounces because there's 10 cards in each. They're like 3, but you can't put them in a PWE, which is a plain white envelope. You can't. Yeah, see, Farm Girl, she don't. No, I don't recommend it free shipping at all, really, either. But if I do free shipping, you will see my prices triple because I have to cover the shipping. Yeah, it's just not free. What happened to my tip button? Oh, it's not on Boost? I don't know. Oh, good, Bo. I'm so glad. It was kind of a headache, but then you got it because he's not used to it. But now it's like, you're having the same troubles with these. Why people ask about free shipping? Well, my show, listen, this coming, I did talk about shipping the whole month. Tuesday, I'm going to have a chat show again. Maybe we'll talk about shipping again. Maybe I'm just going to, the topic of the show will be no shipping questions. Just kidding. I encourage you as a new seller to go watch all the videos. Go to all the chat shows, but don't just go to all like huge volume seller chat shows. Find ones that align with the type of business or items you sell and listen to what they have to say. Don't use that as your business practices because their model is different than yours. And if you're just doing this for a hobby, to make some money, Christmas, kids, to eat, you just want to get the shipping right. Yeah, you just want to get the, yeah, you like it? It happened a couple days ago. I've been waiting for it. I've been begging for like 2 fonts bigger. I've been asking like crazy. Yeah. So I'm on desktop. I don't see that tip button. I don't know. It's in there. Let's see. I haven't, because I haven't I did update my app. Let me see. Oh, I can't see my tip. Yeah, I actually can't I've heard that from a few people. They can't find it. I was in someone's streaming, they were trying to. Oh, Hairline. Uh, she had such a cool show today. You can see it. You're on iPhone? No, you're Android. It's under Boost. Oh, Boost is still there. Then it's there. Okay. Oh, Sue. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the tip. I appreciate that. I'm up. I'm back in the chat. So I hadn't caught up to what you guys were asking me. How was that, Sue? I love you, my friend. Thank you so much. That was very kind of you. Everybody give my wonderful friend, if you love vintage and weird, I can't wait to get my balls. Vintage Rocks Autism is an incredible seller, has tons of basement finds. You definitely want to go check that out. Gifty, oh, you know what else is removed? You know now, I know, well, I know, on desktop, you could see all your tips in that show. They removed them. And I think that's okay. You need to update. Yeah. On the phone, I don't know, but desktop, it's totally different. You touch the shop button, it's there. Mine's under Boost, the tips. Yeah, if you have iPhone. Okay, everybody helping everybody, thank you. Can someone send me a screenshot? Oh, I'm so glad you did too. Follow me, I'll follow you back. That's what's missing on the app right now. I can't see who follows me to follow them back. I reported it, but let me click on a couple names here. Touch the ship button on the top right of the screen on Android. I know, I'm gonna get an Android tablet, I think. I was gonna buy an Apple one. You're welcome, thank you. Yeah, because I think it's good. Tips are my business, and whoever sent me the tip, I always appreciate that. Like, you have no idea. Because it helps. It actually, when I do the tips, it's giveaways or stickers. It pays for that stuff. So wait, I'm on my MacBook. Where is the tip button? I don't think you can tip on the desktop. I think you have to go into, yeah. I think, because I'm on my MacBook too. Hold on. I feel like, I feel like you couldn't tip. You had to go to, I thought we used to be able to tip on there. Okay, shh. Someone stream and tip them. I don't think you can. It's gonna be loud. Okay, I muted it already. Yeah, I actually don't think we could ever tip on desktop because you can't enter a giveaway. What's up, Lola? How you doing? Yeah, no tip for you, like the soup. I can't. I think there's there's some psychology behind the tipping. I don't think it is on there. I did think it was on profile, but mm-mm. I don't think so. I think that because they really want us on the app, right? They want us on the app. Yeah, they want us on the app to do the work. Oh, where the hell you been? I don't fuck with you. I miss you. I thought about you the other day. I was over there. I was over there. I should have flew my drone. I should have flew my drone. I know where you live. That sound creep, huh? On profile, you can't find it on the phone? All right, let me look. I just updated the new version. So if you can't update Whatnot and you have an iPhone, you have to go to the App Store and update your operating system. Yeah, you can't tip from the computer. They don't let you. Yeah, they don't. You need to hear that? Well, big hugs, my friend. Do you have to purchase YouTube to watch? No, I don't charge anybody for my videos. Shut the front door. Yeah, no, you can go to D_archivist and you can watch all my videos. Yeah. And the link for my videos is on my profile and whatnot, but you can't, it's not clickable, but it just lets you know that the link, I think, in there. Yeah. And then if you can't find it, you can go on my website and there's a link at the bottom for YouTube. Yeah. I'm actually, today I was just adding a bunch of new stuff to it. And I'm adding all the chat shows of the people that are in, that's my website, it's under events and it's all the chat shows of the community hosts for Whatnot. I decided to put them in there because they offer a lot of valuable information that I think everybody should have access to. And there's not like a page here with no way. Was it your live TikTok or did you just do yay, I'll have to follow you. I think I already follow you on there actually. Clip. Oh, a reel. Nice. Okay, let me look. So yeah, on the actual, so I run on Mac, I run the Whatnot app. So I could tip on my computer. But it doesn't let you update. The app's older, but it still lets me tip. But I always use the app. Yeah, and I think you can't gift to chat. Oh, thank you. Noelle sent me pictures. Oh, so Android, you got to go in the shop to see the tip. Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Thanks for sending that. Yeah, because when I'm an Apple person, 100%, because I like fruit. I don't know. All right, I'll have to check that out, Sue. Oh, you sent me something else? A lot of people are on Android, though. Like, I've done enough surveys with Whatnot that probably like 50% of the people have iPhones and 50% have an Android or a tablet. Yeah, I wish I knew that like breakdown of it, and it depends who's in your stream, who gives the feedback, but a lot of times it's like a 50-50 because I like fruit. Yeah, I wish it was a strawberry. That would be cute. Yeah, you love Apple everything. I just been on it for so long. It's like, why can't it be more computer friendly? Why is my question not in yellow? You didn't put a question mark. The first one's not a question. Yeah. Well, yeah, they just get you to buy it. I love my computer. It works, but I have a Chromebook too. It's for just Excel spreadsheets. Yeah. It's just easy for me. I've had it for so long. And when you do videos on how-tos and you're using an Apple phone, it's not the same for Android. That's why I'm gonna You know what? Somebody told me the other day, they said that, they bought a tablet at, I'm not a Walmart person, but, um, they said they bought the ONN tablet for like $100, and it was, like, really good. Yeah, because they want you on the app on your phone, because they wanna get all the contacts on your phone and sync them so they could advertise to them. I turned that off, I'm sorry. I turned that off. I don't like when people fricking share my phone number with any app because you don't have my consent. I will block you in real life. I had a friend that did that. She used to try to get paid online, and she started selling my number to everybody. Not selling it, but putting in there, and I'd get all these random text messages, and I'm like, I knew it was her, and I said, "Please stop putting my info. Let me give you my Google number." What is messing you up, hon? What's going on, Bo? The question mark? So anytime you like, if you look at Farm Girl Scavenger, fruit rots, keep that in mind. She's such a apple hater, but I love her for that. I love her for that. Um, oh, I are you sure? So when you put a question mark, it highlights it to yellow. It used to be that if you got on computer, no, it's on computer, I see it in yellow. If I have a question mark in the chat, mine's on yellow. Yeah. You wear glasses? I'm just kidding. Because I see yellow. I'm on the computer right now in my stream. Yeah. Not here? Really? No, you didn't. No, but check it out. You really don't see the question mark in yellow? That's crazy. You wanna see what mine looks like? Yeah, I don't know. What browser are you using? You don't see it either? Yeah, we see it. Yeah, it is. It's literally I'm on Google Chrome, and I can see all the things you write with a question mark are in yellow. So, yeah. So it helps me as a seller be able to read the chat. You don't see it, Bonnie? Yeah, on web, I totally see it. And it was on yellow. That's right. That's a good song. Sorry, I do not use Safari. That's for beginners. I love to use Opera. Opera, I think, works really good with Whatnot. I use I used to use Safari, but I like Google. It's either. Oh, yeah. Are you using Safari? Bo, are you using Safari? That might be why. Yeah. You don't have to log off. Bye, Felicia. I do like to sing. I made a new reel. I don't know if I should post it. I'm singing in it. Yeah, just the three of us. Maybe I'll post it. It's so funny. Mhm. I think it is. No, I think it's your browser. Which browser do you use? Safari, the one that came with the computer. Yeah, get Firefox or Google Chrome. I don't know if Firefox works good with Whatnot. I know that Google Chrome works fine. Yeah. Not your internet, just the browsers. Some of the browsers are, oh, Farm Girl Scavenger, I almost reported you to Whatnot right now. Chrome it. Yeah. Oh, it did yesterday. I just updated my software on Apple, but nothing changed. I don't think it's a setting. Yeah. So which browser are you using? She said she's sober. Yeah. You're using what, Safari? Okay, let me tell you this, when you click to open it, does it look like a round circle with I think it looks like I don't know what it even looks like actually because I haven't used it so long. You're using Chrome. Oh, then it should. You know what I wonder? Does Chrome have an update? Let me see. Maybe Chrome had you have auto update on probably. Let me see. No, I have the latest version. I don't know. Right. Chrome is up to date. Hey, listen to this. That's a trip. I'm using version 135.0.7049.115. Yes, nerd chat. It's not, I don't, I don't think it's going to change it. Let me see some. Yeah, because I don't have any special settings for it. You just frickin' Chrome it. It could be an extension. It could be a browser update. It could have been just something random. And it might just be on your browser. Yeah, it might just be weird. Well, there's no tips on desktop. I don't think tips were on desktop at all. You have to use the app on your phone. You want me to boot you out now and save you the trouble? I will. Right. Yeah, it's all good. Don't lose your mind. I know you're almost there. Mother chicken and biscuits. I miss that till right now. That's weird that it's not yellow. They did take one thing away. When someone would win the auction and they would comment, it would be green, like a green chat, but it's gone. It's totally gone now. I got the yellow and I got the good camera and the system won't rot. I told you she's an Apple hater. I don't know. I had Android phones too, but not like the new ones are pretty good. I know my husband has S23, 24, I don't know, one of those ultra one. The camera is really good. It's 100 megapixels. It's huge. You bought a lot from Whatnot. Do I need to print a receipt for what? Taxes? I decided I don't want to talk about taxes anymore. I think that everybody should do the research in their area and talk to an accountant. I always recommend a couple that are YouTubers. Just keep track of it all though. I mean, that's a basic question. Yeah, you can use a bank statement. Just make sure you know what you bought. Yeah. You can put emojis on a computer. I do it all the time. You got a mouse? Oh, that's what the Safari looks like. Yeah, watch. You right click, a little emoji thing comes up. Yeah, and I could do this. I'm doing it right on the desktop. Yeah, I just use the Apple mouse, or I have like a big track for, I have this one. Yeah, I feel like I really don't want to talk about taxes yet. Oh, you don't have a mouse, but you can hold down, um, you can hold down the control key and a little menu pops up, and then you tap the thing and you go to emoji and symbols, and then a little square box comes up, and then I can say, I can put whatever image. Yeah, so I right click it, or I could hold down control, and you can hold down if you on your keyboard, and then you could pick like, yeah, shit. Or even on the desktop, you can highlight with the trackpad right here. Like I have that, and I have a little keyboard. Yeah, Mark, not your dad's CPA, is who I was going to recommend. I'm using QuickBooks. I was using Excel spreadsheets for a long time, not anymore. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I do the one-on-ones. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Sue. I love you, Sue. Yeah, the kitty is gone. Bonnie, are you on Mac? Or are you on PC? Are you on a fruit phone? Meow. Yeah, there you go. Or you could be like Sea Swan and you're like can post all those. Yeah, all fruits over here, same. You were just making the kitty too. Some people can do some really cool stuff with letters, and it can make like so many cool little pieces of art. You only see it really good on the phone though. On desktop, you don't see it that great. Yeah, so my computer is a MacBook Pro. I love it. Yeah, penis, it works. Yeah. Like my husband's funny. He is an Android guy, like a PC guy all the way. PC, do Google numbers really still exist? For what? Like the spreadsheet? Yeah. Oh, Google phone number, like Google Voice? Yeah. You can buy it. You can pay for it. Yeah, I use one for my business. Hmm. My son told me he signed himself up for horseback. He did? That's exciting. Have fun. Yeah. Yeah, you can get the app Google Voice and get a phone number. But I will say like certain sites don't allow you, like if you want text alerts, they don't accept Google Voice as a real phone number. Oh my gosh. So that's going to be today. That's exciting. I see a lot of laughing like, oh man, what are we getting into, right? Yeah. I might have one. I might use that for my business when I don't want to give my real phone number out. I don't give my number out anyway. It kind of defeats the purpose if I sell one-on-one time with me. So I don't do that. But like I have clients that have the business line. Yeah, I separate the two. Very important to do that. You gonna get one? I don't fuck with you. I sent up the iPad under Google Voice number and it expired. Now I can't access my Apple account. What? You can't. Well, you want to know why I don't give my number out? I will tell you. Is I was nice. I helped somebody and they text me 40,000 times. They text me 40,000 times. It's no joke. And they made my life hell. Not saying somebody would, but it was ridiculous. Yeah, okay, maybe not 40 that. They text me about 60 times in one day. In one day. Ask Noelle. It's her fault. She texts me so many times. Right, sis? Yeah, she signed me up for all the yeah. No, she didn't, but somebody else I really tried to help on the app. I co-hosted helping their new seller. But sometimes you just have to create healthy boundaries. Yeah. But my number is my number and my business is separate. So but that's why I do private streams. It's just it works for me. Sorry, I'm not laughing. No, but you know what? I feel like not everyone needs all-time access. There's a price. Exactly. Yeah. You did drag me into it. Oh my gosh, you did. You even got me to co-host, but I didn't mind. It was really a beautiful thing. And then you block my number when you see me calling. You're getting signed up for everything now. No, I'm just kidding. No, but for real, it was a young girl, very sweet, but she just didn't understand that you can't text me like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm not awake. Yeah. And it was like, so I had to do silent. And then it was a lot of texts. But sometimes, you don't have to be nice. You have to be firm and healthy with your boundaries. It's because of the way I said it. She did text me a lot. I still have the messages on there. And then it wasn't even text, it was FaceTime. So I said, I'll do FaceTime. Oh yeah, those people are called high maintenance, yeah. But she had texted me every minute for an hour. No joke. Are you gonna answer me back? Are you gonna answer me back? It was kind of crazy. So I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this again. We're not doing this, period. So I had to unfortunately block her from my whatnots because when I didn't text back, she would go in my whatnots and spam my chat. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But it wasn't just me. It was hundreds of people on the app, and she'd get their phone number and do that too. And she will never stop because she doesn't understand. She just doesn't understand. It's kind of not her fault. Yeah. But it is Noelle's fault because she told me, you got to raid this girl. But I'm not mad. It's just I met someone that I thought was sweet and nice, and she just wanted more time than I was gonna give. Yeah. Yeah, I know she understands. Yeah. So, but I'm like, it was kind of a crazy time when that was all happening anyhow. Within a few days, some stuff happened on the app. Maybe related to that, maybe not. Yeah, maybe if somebody doesn't respond to you, don't text them back, right? Oh my gosh. You know what's funny is when I think back, I would like be in my shed working and all of a sudden my phone's like, and it was FaceTime. And I look at my phone and you could see who the person was and I was like, "Oh, Jesus. She really FaceTiming me?" So I was like, "Okay, I'll see what she." Oh my gosh. I couldn't get off. "Oh, when are you gonna come visit me?" I'm here and they're like in Florida. Hello. Yeah. So, you try to explain it and then finally it's time to close the chapter. Send me a joke every once in a while. I'll give you yeah, that's it. Oh, it was a lot. It was like there's an addiction with the phone for sure. Yeah. And, but everything should be a learning experience to do better the next time, but some people just don't learn that. Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy, and then there would be voicemails too. You tell her you're in the potty. Yeah, I think I had to block her, it was too many calls, and then she would message me, "Why'd you block me? Why'd you block me? Why'd you block me?" And then I had to block her on Whatnot. She comes in here, though, with a fake name, I seen her already. She was in here tonight. Yeah, some people have disabilities and they don't know, but some people know that have them, or they just don't realize the time thing. Mhm. Oh, you have a Betsy Johnson? That was random. Pig flying necklace? And there's so much more for this one, I won't go into it, but lonely, also maybe in a family that ignores the person. We don't know everybody's situation yet, but I'm not gonna be the one that's accessible like that ever again. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mental instability. It was more than that. Yeah. She hangs up and calls you right back. That's just what healthy boundaries are for. Yeah, that's healthy boundaries. We all have to learn them. It was really big. Gee, I have a really kind customer who sent me a jewelry display stands when she found out I was gonna sell jewelry from the beach. Are you serious, Sue? That's awesome. I've gotten some surprise packages from some of my buyers. Like, they ordered me stuff on Amazon. Someone ordered me a printer I wanted. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" But they're like, "You can't talk about it on YouTube." I won't. That was really nice. Oh, so happy. What's up? Yeah. I don't ever say who it was. But I've heard that. Oh, but Farm Girl just told you. She's a mod. There are really kind people. Yeah. It's okay. But we don't drop it in the chat. I like that you red chatted that. Yeah, it was the same. I mean, I'll just say it. I got no hard feelings, but it was a lot. It was a lot. Some people know, some people don't know, but we don't need to say it here. Yeah. And I they're gonna find out they're not gonna have that same friend around because they don't understand. And maybe they do. Yeah. I wish them the best. Yeah. But healthy boundaries are good for that person too. So hopefully, uh, their family can help them not learn how to, but yeah, yeah. I think because I even got messages from like their whole family. So, but then I was like, okay, I had to. But yeah, there are so many kind people on here. Yeah, but that's the best. So happy. Yeah, that is so cool, Sue. I love that. I only like I bet 3 or 4 times. What about the fruit phones? I need a new one. Yeah, I need to buy a new fruit phone. Should I buy an Android? Maybe I should buy an Android phone. Never. I don't think I'll buy one at this point, but I don't know. I might. I like the camera. I do like Apple though, 'cause, you bought the how is it? The Ultra 25. Is that the new one? My husband's 24 or 3. It's not. I like the camera. It's a little bigger. Mhm. Easy to use, yeah. How's the battery life on it? You can't handle an Android D. Yeah, I can. Shut up. Better than the 24. Phones are so expensive now. It's so crazy. I think it's same price as iPhone. Yeah. No, I used to have Androids. I had Android, believe that or not. I really loved, I don't know what phone. It was like a Moto phone with a slider keyboard. I love that thing. Oh, you have an Ultra 23 and a 23. What's the difference? Just the size? Be like iPhone, Pro or Pro Max, right? One's a little bit bigger. This one I have is a 14 Pro Max. It's fine. It works, but I dropped it and cracked the lens on it. You almost switch, but you just can't. No, I know. Well, this is what I was starting to say is my husband, he is anti-Apple. He's like, "I don't want that kind of phone." But yet he has a big ass iPad. One has a cracked screen and one doesn't. You film bar videos at work and it stays charged all day? Like, if I notice this with even, like, my husband's phone, the battery is really good, but, like, if I have a lot of apps on here and they're running in the background, and if I stream, it will drain it. But I just dumped a bunch of my apps. Yeah, I just dumped a whole bunch of them because 'cause I'm not using them. So I'm trying to only have apps that serve the purpose. But I was thinking about getting an Android device, either a phone or a tablet. I'm not sure what I want yet. Not a connected one, just a device so I can use it, like, when people ask questions. I kill it too. Yeah, I kill a lot of stuff on my iPhone. It's there's, like, location, all that's off. Yeah. My location's only shared with my family members. Yeah, no, I don't want none of that. They don't need to have anything working in the background, none of it. Is that what the 23 is for? Photos and listing? Yeah, I don't have, like I list on the computer for Whatnot and any other platform, but I mean, I'm only really selling on Whatnot now. Um, but the phone's, like, I use for everything. So I was thinking about getting either a second phone, either connected or not. Don't really need it to be connected, but maybe make that the business line or an iPad. Yeah, or well, I'm still gonna get, like, a Samsung. Yeah, I always know what you're right. You think you know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm on the fence all the time about the iPad. If I wanna get an iPad, if I want the big one or I want, you know, I want, the small one, it's like, what, 8" or something, but they're all expensive. So I haven't decided, like, fully what I want. Yeah, like, I like my laptop, but it's funny, having a laptop, it's always here. I can take it out and put it in the shed when I work out there, so I do that sometimes, or I take it and I'm going out somewhere. But my working computer is down here, and it's an older MacBook Pro, and I take that with me if I have to go to clients and stuff. Yeah, the iPad is easier, correct. It's gonna be really expensive shortly. Oh, yeah. The prices have gone up a tiny bit on them because I was just looking at one actually today because I was gonna go to Best Buy tonight and buy one. Because I was gonna buy a used one, but I'm like, "You know what? I'm gonna buy a new one." Yeah, and I think it actually, the price went down on the iPad. It went down to, I just saw it today because I was like, "Do I get the big one that's, like, 13 inches? Do I wanna lug it around?" I kinda want the iPad mini, but they're like 500. They were 6, they went down 100 bucks. Unless you get, like, I buy refurbished because 'cause they're the same thing. Yeah, they're basically the same with the same warranty for less. Oh, yeah, they did. They lowered the price $100 right now. Wow. It's 256 gigabytes, $399. That's actually pretty good. I should just buy it right now. Oh, wow. I didn't know it was that cheap. That's actually pretty good. I do have you have the one right, the iMac for Dren. Yeah. You can't beat that. I have a lot of Apple devices. I probably owned over 50 different ones at one given time. Or at the whole time, maybe 100. Yeah. I have like 3 iMacs. I have a MacBook Pro. I have 3 MacBook Pros. I actually am gonna get a Mac Mini for my shed. Yeah, and then I can share all my files. But I'm selling the iMacs. Yeah, I got a buyer for them. I just have to take the hard drive out. I don't wanna give my hard drive. Yeah, 'cause it's a kid that fixes it. That just what Bonnie said right there, 100%. Did you really used to work for Apple? That's awesome. I do I need to go read YouTube? I am on YouTube watching the chat. It's quiet right now. Oh, did I mess up my stream? No, it's on. Yeah. I don't know if I have a couple people, just 2 people over there watching. I appreciate you on YouTube watching, hanging out. Yeah, thanks for the nice comments. Yeah, I believe Apple refurbished is better. Thank you for calling Apple Care. This is Bonnie. How can I help you? I love Apple. I remember, like, when a lot of people didn't have Apple and you could go into the Apple Store and actually get service the same day, and now it's like you walk in for an appointment, unless they look at like, unless they know you, they don't give you an appointment. You have to make one, like, a couple days later. Yeah, because I had an issue with my old, MacBook Pro, and they're like I went right in. They took it and replaced it. I've gotten, like, 4 free computers from Apple for replicating issues, and they were legit issues, yeah. I highly recommend the warranty always because they take care of you. Yeah, they were really good to me. And then sometimes I could always if I had a replacement, and they would let me pay to upgrade it, like a hard drive or something, if they had it in stock. Otherwise, now you just swap. Yeah, so I've had good experiences with that. The new computer I have, actually, it's pretty souped up. I'm hoping it lasts me a long time. My last one lasted me it still works, but it's 2015 it's 10 years old, but it still works good. You took a 4-year-old foster boy baby to the Apple Store, and she was so sad they didn't have apples there. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. That is so cute. Spaghetti. Yeah, they're all write-offs. You guys, last year with taxes, like I said, I don't talk about that, but the real reality is of it is it's a bucket of money. Money comes in and money goes out. The money that goes out is your boxes, your shipping materials, labels, um, and technology. So if you gotta buy a new phone, you can write it off. I wrote off my laptop, an iPad, and my phone. Well, my phone wasn't last year, it was the year before, and I wrote that off. My computer was like 4 grand. It's souped up. I had to buy a monitor. Oh, I forgot to count. Oh, no, the monitor's this year. I just bought a new monitor. I'm gonna buy another monitor. All my accessories, I just bought this new lamp up here. It's right off. Yeah. So, I don't know, I gotta find stuff to buy. I think I need to buy a new lens because I lost my lens. I don't know where I put it. I think I lost it at that client's because I went, it was a different lens. My microphone, this microphone here was a write-off. Any classes that I take, write-off. Anything so the goal of my account was like anything that you spend towards it. Okay, I have 8 hours of yard work, all the berries, fig trees, yada, 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 moving rocks. Good night, sister. You lost your mind? Yeah, so I have a SLR camera. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for always hanging out. So I have a camera like this that, what's Marianne, what in the world? Okay, so I use, yeah, WorthPoint, all the subscriptions. Yep. I had a ton of money this last year in apps. I had to buy software. I had to buy, editing software. That was $400, $300. And then I have subscriptions for graphic services. I think I had like $2,800 in software or those kind of things, marketing. Yeah, so I have a SLR camera, a DSLR camera. So if I have to buy a new lens, I buy the lens. That's, say this is a $500 lens, I can write it off. Do I have to buy brand new? No, you could buy whatever. What's going on? You missed the name. Yeah, what'd you say you pay for a Zoom Pro Chat GPT WorthPoint? Yeah. I won't say what apps I pay for. No, I'm just kidding. I bought Final Cut Pro for my computer because I needed a different license for this computer. It was $300, $299. I have like an Adobe subscription. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. But it's all written off. Yeah. But that's not with my reselling. That's actually with my photography. Yeah, that all goes separately. What's up, Marianne? What are you up to? Shoot, I don't know what the question was. Oh, anyway, I don't know what the name was. Yeah, it's all worth it. But the accountant told me that. I got to think of I need to buy one more of these lights. I need to buy I don't know what I got to think of creative things that I need to buy that I can use. Oh, any backdrops, any photo materials, all my tape, all my boxes. Yeah. My space backgrounds. Oh, are you having a tough time, my friend? Buy a bubble wrap machine. I bought a bubble wrap machine. It works great. I need to make some YouTube content on it so I can share it. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking about you, my friend. You're watching, and I see your comments. You'll be okay. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, printers, labels, friends. You're not going to bed, I see. Yeah, the apps are a big one. I was looking on my phone because I'm like, what in the hell do I subscribe to? Let me see. I have an Adobe subscription that's frickin' the most money ever, but it's worth it. Oh wait, it's not there. Subscriptions. Oh, OBS camera, it's like $20 a year. You pay for a streamer. Sell me some bubble wrap. My iCloud, but I'm gonna be getting rid of my iCloud and just downloading everything. Yeah, on my phone, that's it. Is YouTube Premium worth it? I don't pay for Dropbox. I use a different FTP server. What's up, Sue on YouTube? Yeah, I have a server, so I just drop all my stuff in that because I'm bougie like that. The bubble wrap is the best. The machine, it was about 200 and I'd say the initial investment was $300, give or take. Yeah, I would say 300, 280 or something. I got on the Zon. If you want to see what it looks like, I have it on my website, darchivist.com. Oh, one price, 5 people. You got the family one, no ads, free music. But you can't use the music in your YouTube videos, right? Just their royalty-free stuff. I mean, anybody could use that. But it's only covered when you have the membership, I know. I'm gonna say it doesn't give you a license. Yeah, but it only, later down the road, if you don't have it anymore, then it doesn't. Yeah, you just listen to the videos, turn your screen off. Exactly. I thought about getting it because I like that you can download any video. I have another app that I use that downloads any YouTube video. Yeah. for content, like if you wanna do a match. Yeah. That's cool. You have some good stuff, but I have thought about YouTube Premium. It was like $50 a year. I mean, a month, a year. That would be great. I put my earbuds in and listen while I garden. Yeah. Yeah, it's 24 a month? That's not bad. My cousin gets it. She told me I should get it, and she gave me access to hers. Yeah, she just gave me access to like I could try it out. Yeah, I thought it was more. It is cheap, 24. That's pretty good. Hey, Mary. It's quiet. It's quiet on YouTube. I'm sorry, Marianne, that you're going through that. Always know that it's the person, not you. Good morning. Yeah, that's cheap. I thought it was more. I thought it was 50. Yeah, I really thought it was $50. Oh, so I applied. YouTube approved me to be whatever you call it for monetization. And so I applied. They approved it on the second one. Now I just have to wait for them to review it. Yeah, so I got it. So now I really got to make more content. It's all those live streams, they help a lot. Yeah, because I've gotten some decent views for just starting out, a year and a half into it. That's cool. We'll see what happens. I got to keep at it because every day that goes by, you lose time. Yeah, you lose watch time, but it's actually almost qualified for the second part. Yeah, you are. Yeah, so everybody should follow Farm Girl Scavenger Noelle. Her YouTube is the same name. It is the name, right? Yeah. Got to climb out of the rabbit hole. Are you back into it? C-store. You got some goals. I love it. You're welcome. Love you, C-store. C-store. Have a good night. I'm glad you're good. Have a great Sunday. Oh, you are? Self-promotion. My future daughter-in-law just got $5,000 check from IG. Seriously? Really? Sue, that's awesome. I know Instagram pays good. I have a few friends that are they're Instagram influencers. They get paid pretty good. And sometimes if they get enough views, brands see them and give them brand deals. She does 10 videos a month. So she's got it down. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of money to be made. There's a lot of things you can do with the videos. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Thrifted Home Co. She's a vintage seller on here. She does IG. I'm sure she makes good money now. She's like at 300,000 or 200,000 followers on Instagram, but she's very active in the community. She's very good at it too. Yeah, your daughter-in-law sounds like she's doing a really good job with it. Mini dachshund puppies. I mean, people love animals. Okay, what is the one that I love is Pecan, Pecan, the nut on TikTok and Instagram. You should all follow. She comes in my streams a lot. She watches from YouTube but she makes the cutest content of her cats. They're beautiful cats. Yeah, this is the name. I'll put it. I'm sure a lot of you know that person. The cats are famous. Want to know what happened? Is my cousin sends me this video and it's these cats and the cats are like all dressed up real cute with like a bow tie or something. And I'm like, oh my gosh, these are so cute. Meanwhile, I get on Whatnot and I'm doing this. And then Pekin sends me the video from TikTok or whatever. And I'm like, oh my God, I know your cat, or on Instagram. And this was like 3 years ago. I go, I know your cat. My cousin sends me videos of your cats all the time. My cousin lives like in Iowa and she doesn't have the same FYP as me, but she loves cats and she saw her cats. Pretty cool. By the way, I'm proud of you. I hope you make bank from YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I know some people make pretty good money on there. Another girl that started the same time as me does more tech videos. And we've been talking a long time. She now told me that she's making $7,000 a month. She just does tech, camera stuff. 7 grand. She said when the pandemic really boosted her. Yeah, you do need to get busy. It's a lot. You slacked. Yeah, you have 5K on there. You need to be multicasting and you need to watch my video because you have a following already. If you let them know you're on Whatnot, you will get more people over. Even if you get 10%, you need to teach and get paid. I've been thinking about doing like a master class. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a master class. I actually wrote it all out. I already wrote it, designed a handout. I'm just figuring out like the time I would have to put into it. Yeah, because I don't think I mean I could stream it privately on Whatnot and then sell a ticket for that. Because I know people do it on here. Yeah. So I don't know. That's maybe something I'm gonna look at for 2026. It is allowed. Yeah. Yeah, go to bed. Love you. Good night. Sweet dreams. I'm probably gonna raid soon anyhow. Yeah. Well, Marianne, sometimes, thank you for respecting me not putting that in my chat on Whatnot, because you know how I am about not everybody has earned the right to hear your story. But I get it. Yeah. So thanks for doing that just on YouTube. Yeah. And no one likes that. Nobody likes that. Just sometimes evaluate it and, you know, yeah. Yeah. And it could be bigger than, um, whoa, Flumes, your picture. It's so great. I love it. It caught my eye. Welcome in. If you guys been hanging out here, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I know it's like late in the night, I chat on the weekend, we're at Sunday now. Hey, good morning. I know we had a late night chitty chatty. I know, Sue. Yeah, thank you, Sue, for that. I really, I do it. My plate is pretty full right now. That's the only reason why haven't done any of that. I still do one-on-ones though. I do one-on-one private streams. Because there are some people that want that extra time, and that's been going really good actually. Because I had it available, but I didn't like promote it all the time. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. But like I just worked with Dawn Morning. She needed some help with OBS, and I worked with her, and she's got to fix some microphone thing, but now she can do 3 cameras. Yeah. So, but I still help, but people have to do the work. Yeah. They have to do the work because it's a lot of work. Yeah. Dr. Velo. Hello, Meg and Nick. Cookies and cream is back. That makes me want ice cream. Melissa. So I don't fuck with you. Where'd you go? Did you go to bed? Hello. So oh, there you are. Oh my gosh, that's weird. I was just thinking about you. Yeah, some people. Well, here's the thing with social media, and everybody should know this. Not all things are as they seem. So I find that people that post stuff like that, they are just trying to draw you in. It's a marketing gimmick, but they're not really that happy. They're not really like living life like that. I see people posting, "Oh, look, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here." And some people are really legit, but like I have friends that are not on any social because they want to keep their life like for their family, they're private. Yeah. Yeah. That's clickbait. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Echo. I appreciate that. Aw, that's cool. That's a nice, um, watch. It's even calmer here. No, you know what? I don't know. I no judgment. People are gonna do what they want, but it is marketing. But maybe I'm gonna, and I hear it on like TikTok, some things you just listen. Yeah. I mean, people find a thing to say that brings in viewers. Yeah. What did Bonnie said? This is how I quit my job to make 50K per month. And then you watch the video at the end, it says, I didn't really make 50K, but you can do it just the way I showed you. That's my favorite. Yeah, I see YouTube videos like that all the time. And then people subscribe and watch it. And they didn't really learn anything. Person just made a whole story up to reel them in and watch a video. And then at the end, sorry, guess what? I don't make 50K. I'm just telling you how you could. Just be honest and upfront, but that's how they get the views. It's the hook. They call it the hook. It's just like when you tell a story in a movie, you need a hook to bring them in. Yeah. So I have some hooks. I'm gonna bring some hooks in on my Instagram. I really need to spend more time making reels. I have a ton of content in my phone. Yeah, exactly. The irony is they make their 50K by baiting you to watch the video. Mhm. They're not dumb. They're smart. You know what I noticed the thing is people love do you guys watch YouTube? Do you love when people are showing you what they bought at a thrift shop or a yard sale? It's 5:30 in the morning here, only past 1 cup of coffee, watching a fun conversation here. Wondered about this very subject. I know, and then there's a lot of sellers on here that don't do social media, and because they don't know how, or they didn't realize it's a thing, or they don't want the drama, they don't want their family being on their thing. Have a social media for your account. Post there, share your shows there, make it public. Don't post pictures of yourself you don't want to. But if you post there and you tag like hashtag whatnot, tag whatnot everything. It's one, advertises whatnot, and two, it advertises you. Yeah. It's hard doing selling in socials, yeah. But I do have other friends on here that they have government jobs and they don't have social media. But a couple of them have gotten tag whatnot everything. Yeah. I mean, don't tag like random brands. Some brands don't like that. They'll tell you, but tag away. Sometimes you get more views when there's no tags and it's organic and it organically is found on the app. And there might be a little secret on Instagram that the more you comment on other people's feeds, the more that their viewers see your feed. What's up, reptile guy? How are you? Yeah. It's just I'm no expert on social media, but I just know the basics. And I tell you, the more I comment, the more new viewers I get following me. When I started, when I had zero, uh, well, I had social media. I take it back. I just didn't have a lot of followers. I mean, I barely have like 1,000, but if I put more time, I probably can grow. But still, it's 1,000. That's good. Most of it's sellers. Most of my followers are sellers. Sometimes I'll get like random people who don't follow me. You have to watch out because there's some of those spammer accounts, and they're like, "I'm a social media influencer," and then as a photographer, I have a good eye to see their pictures or somebody else's pictures because they all kind of look the same. For a while there, I was getting messages that the sunglass company wanted to sponsor me and give me free sunglasses. But here's the catch. They were sending it to tons of people to scam them to get their information. But all you have to pay is shipping. Well, then you're not a legit company. Yeah, and I wrote him back and I said, well, I don't negotiate for under X amount of money, so thank you. I don't do free glasses. They were a scammer for sure. Yeah, because my friend said, I got the same message. But then I got like a real one. I got a real company to offer me. They wanted me to do a couple of reels and pay me pretty good. I did that. Yeah, it was pretty good. Because they were like, "We like your voice." That was, like, in the beginning, and I was like, "Maybe I should do this a little more." I think it's weird. I mean, I really hope she but yeah. I mean, some people could put that and say, "Okay, I made 70K off this video," but maybe what they mean is they made 70K off all their videos for 5 years, you know? Yeah. Thank you. I mean, there's always money to be made. You just have to figure out your time. Instagram pays good. Twitch pays really good. Yeah, Twitch pays good. Like my kid was doing Twitch for video games and she did She got like 200 subscribers like in one stream and she made like $700. And she plays video games. What is your profession? Oh, you want me to tell you to fuck off? No, I wouldn't do that. I'm a photographer. I do web marketing, social media for companies. Yeah. I have like about 10 long-term clients. And I just keep it small. I could get more, but it's just me. Yeah. It's just me. But I do love do it. Fuck off. No, but so I photography, marketing, web, and then just consultation of all that. And then I used to broker out graphic designers. So I have a whole slew of like really talented people. So I have like a couple of video people. I just had know how to get all that. Yeah. So I did on a lot of jobs. Yeah. Yeah, that's like my background, marketing, sales. But I worked in professional beauty industry for 10 years. And I learned a lot of stuff from my mentor. She taught me a lot. She taught me about business, but it was also my mindset of what to learn. There's so much to learn. There's so much more I want to learn. Yeah. But I read a lot. I read a lot of books. You think so? Maybe. I sold cars. I was like the top producer in cars, but it was literally like a man's industry for sales. It was very hard to be a woman selling cars. And I heard every inappropriate thing you can imagine from some of the dudes, but I'd put them in their place. Oh, yeah, forensic science, just something I always wanted to do. Yeah, something I really, really liked. Yeah, I talked about it because I'm going to school, like, on and off, and kids, you have kids. I didn't do school when I was young, but I took classes. I almost had my degree, and then I started my family, and, I was super close to my MBA. Yeah, I still am, I could still go back, but it costs so much. Yeah, I literally need, like, 6 classes. But I think I probably will start going back just to finish and then, be done, but for the forensics, it's like another 40 grand. Wait, I would do correct math. I would be like, "This is how much." Yeah. Some people don't say how much they make or they used to on I know a couple of YouTubers that used to say how much they made, and they blew up on, YouTube, like, literally, boom, and then they stopped saying it because they had family that was watching, and they didn't want their family to go, "Oh, they're rich now." Yeah, they didn't want that, and I don't blame them. It's their business. They don't have to share it. Yeah. I feel like I feel like it's just personal information. Yeah. I mean, people have been in my streams, like, I've sold some stuff and I made good money on here. I've had months where I've made, like, 10 grand, but I haven't done that in a while, I'll be honest about that. Um, that's when you hustle, you know? Yeah. And when someone says, "Oh," someone sees a seller that does volume and says, "Man, they're making bank. They did 200 grand in that show." Did they? Did they really do I don't think so. Maybe they sold 200 grand, but their fees were probably 120 grand because they have cost of goods, they have boxes, they have package, so they cleared 80 grand, just for example purposes. Yeah, that's killer money, but then they got taxes on that money. Mhm. So maybe they're gonna make 30 grand after everything's said and done. But 30 grand times 20 shows, that's pretty good money. Yep. Engine Co., how you doing? Yeah, so, sellers can do whatever they want. There's some people that share, like, how much they make, what their goal is on profit, and, like, they're very exact. They tell you like, actually, one person on here that I followed for years is a really good seller, has a huge business now, but wasn't always a big seller, was Daily Refinement. Chris Lynn, I watched him on YouTube when he was 10K on the bay. He was in, like, a little closet, it looked like, with all these bins behind him, and he was trying to raise $10,000 a month selling clothing, and he had a perfect recipe for him, but he started learning and he shares it all. Search him on social media. Search him on social media and you'll learn. He shares a lot of good stuff. Now he does clothing and its business practice is different than mine. For glass, it's a little different, but he has like a formula for like, I forget now because I haven't really watched lately, but he has like, if you list 20 items a day with a $10 profit, and then he does the math and tells you, okay, you can make this much money in a year. Yeah. Hello, all things lovely. It's really, you don't have to do it that way, but you can pick a little bit from what he shares and it will definitely help you. It will definitely help your business. And then watch sellers on here that run stuff constantly and where they start their stuff. Not everybody starts at a buck. I don't recommend it. But if you get the like Sumo Cell, she's really good. He does break down really good. Yeah. It makes you think. It makes you think. But like if you sell 10 items at a $10 profit, like profit after all the fees and everything, it's $100. Now imagine doing that 50 times in a show, right? Then imagine doing it 100 times and then 200 times in a week. That's good money. So, but you have to keep turning the gear. Yeah. Because you can there's people that make great money. The first woman who sold sports cards made $1 million on Whatnot. On team, what is the blog? I don't know it right now because I was on it the other day. Blog.teamwhatnot.com. Yeah, Modern Roots, what's up? I saw you. I don't even know if I said hi. Look at that. You see that? She's going to pay her mortgage off within 3 years because of Whatnot. No, it's, yeah, Chick Rips. Yes. But the article is weird because it's a Chick Rips picture and the tagline says, a dude hits becomes first woman-owned business to hit 1 million weekly sales on Whatnot. And then I go to a dude hits, it's a guy. So I was confused with it. But maybe the husband works with her. I don't know. I've never been in their stream before. But she's 25 years old. Not only is she's not the first woman-owned business to surpass $1 million a week in sales on Whatnot, which is breaking company records. It's a team, okay? Because yeah, I was watching it, and then anyway, I caught her when she was on. They're like, yeah, and I was watching both of them. I was like, oh my gosh, she's good. Yeah. She's from, there's a whole article on there. I'll give you the link. Go read it. So I'm sure she didn't start originally, right? I'm going to put the blog. You can go find it. There's links to it. Go to you can't, unfortunately, I wish we had these clickable. I think, oh wait, I think if I put it in show notes, it's clickable. Yeah, hang on. I'll put it in my show notes. I think that Whatnot made it clickable. At least they were supposed to. Okay, there it is. But am I not? Yeah, so her name is a Chick Rips. I'll copy it right now. Yeah, that's the seller's name. I didn't tag her because I don't know if she's live or sleeping. You know, I never want to. But if you click, put an @ you can. Yeah, she's doing $1 million. There's a really nice article written. But they have a team. They have a big team. It's not just one person. They have a whole team because they stream and then they have other people packing and shipping all their stuff. I mean, they have like 30 employees, it looks like. But I have to finish reading the whole article. Yeah. And like one of the things she says, they quoted her, it says, be confident in what you're offering and don't be afraid to try new things. Mistakes might be costly at times, but they help you grow in the long run. 100% agree with that. Yeah, there's a video and everything on it. I don't know if it's the whole interview. I didn't actually watch. No, it's just a minute of of her probably introducing herself. I think that's awesome. See, everybody has a different goal. When I, talk on here about whatnot, I take you to so they can watch you on here. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I know, you know what's crazy is my phone over the last couple of weeks has been blowing up with tags about my YouTube. So everybody that does that, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. It's I'm trying to make more content on Whatnot. I do love Whatnot. Like it's literally my favorite platform. hmm And there's other platforms. I'm gonna try one out this year, another one, but I'm gonna do a different thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do cards, but I won't yell. Don't worry. I'll be like, I'm gonna do this kind of card stream where I have my mic and I have my camera, and I'm gonna be like, okay, check this out. We're looking at I'll just pick a baseball player who uh David Justice with those deep dimples. Yeah, you know you want the card. Yeah, let's go. I did it before and I sold so many cards. I sold so many cards. I sold I don't know. Cuz you sell them in bundles, you know. But yeah, I want to do that. What's up? Curly Q. Come on, you guys, put your bids in. Let's go, let's go. I don't want to do the yelling, but I've thought about it. I can like do it. Like I never compare myself. Like I could never do it like the card streamers like Joe Hollywood, like the yelling. But it creates excitement, you know, in a stream. It really does. Oh, ASMR Goods? Is that their name? How come I don't know them? Okay, I gotta check that out. You have a lot of cards, Sue? Are you guys gonna sell them? Cards bring money, but people start cards at like $1. It's yes, it's just I would have to do a $2 start. Yeah. Maybe I love collecting. I love that. What's up, Kathy? How are you? Oh, see you tomorrow. You going to the flea market? Pick me up a bacon, egg, and cheese burrito because I know they probably have somebody making them there. Oh my gosh, it's almost 4. I gotta go to bed. I know that's yum. I didn't realize it was that late. We've been having a nice chat. Yeah. I always leave my chats feeling really good. I start them with a little frustration because sometimes Whatnot doesn't like OBS, um, or I have to change a bunch of settings. Yeah, not always, but usually I come and chill. But then when I leave, I'm like, all right, I feel really good that we had such a nice chat, you know? Yeah, it's always good. How are you, Kathy? You got to get another nappy. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I want to go to um, I want to go to like a swap meet, but I don't feel like driving. I just don't feel like driving. Yeah, you were up early, 2 cups of coffee and ready to pack orders. That's good. You had a good show today. Kathy, when's your next show? Okay, you guys, you know what I want you to do? Share when your next show is so everybody can follow. A swap meet. Yeah, it's kind of the same, right? Well, technically, flea market I think has more vintage stuff, right? I feel like that's the difference because like we have Long Beach here, and it's all vintage, and it's a swap meet. I don't know. Yeah, but this is the weekend of yard sales in my town, so I might do a drive around about 2 o'clock because then people are getting ready to get rid of their crap. Yeah, I got someone new to raid that I haven't raided yet. Let's see if she's actually running. You're buying a storage unit of vintage glass and pottery today. Ooh, you're gonna do a reveal at 4:30 Central Standard. Nice. Today at 1 Central, massive liquidation. Kiss my glass. What's up? Oh, nice. Kathy, 10:05. Oh, nice. Oh, I forget you're on Central. That's right. Tomorrow, unboxing tours in my basement. Ooh, vintage. Yeah, always vintage. You like doing, I feel like fabric like is a good It's a good chat, yeah. Let's see if I missed any. No. Yeah, so I'll be on tonight doing I don't know, maybe I wanted to do blind bags, the little mystery bags with the toys in them, but I have them in my shed, and I don't feel like it's a huge box. I don't feel like bringing them all in. I wanna do it in the shed, but it's too cold out there. It was too cold tonight because it was raining all day. Yeah, it was chilly, and I didn't wanna be cold, I wanted to be warm. So, I think we're gonna raid this person. I just wanna check their profile to see. They're new to me. Okay, let me see. I got somebody else too. I've just rated a bunch of new sellers, but I'm gonna rate someone with some experience. So like this person sold a lot, but they don't have a lot of people in their stream. Let me just check this other girl real quick. All the friends. Okay. Yeah, you never intended to do chats, but after show people stay in chat. Yeah. Good way to relax for you. I love that. So you have a fabric show Thursday mornings at 8. All right. Everybody follow everybody. Okay, we're gonna raid. I'm gonna just check if they're having a first show or what. Oh gosh, they're having a first show. You guys want to do a first show one? Yeah, everybody have a good day. We'll raid this girl. She has 4 people in her stream. She's running like purses and stuff. Let me just make sure I have her name in here. Okay. We'll raid her. Yeah, you love a first show. I do too. Um, hey, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna come in my show and then we'll raid her. Her name is Ashley. And probably she'll be like, "What in the world is going on here?" Yeah. Let's see who it recommends. It's funny. Oh, recently rated. I guess I already rated that one lady. I didn't realize it. Okay, she's not. It doesn't recommend everybody that's on. Okay, her name is Ashley. Uh, I think this is the same one. I gotta check. Yeah, just stay for a few minutes. I think this is the girl. Yeah, she's doing Y2K, but she's got beautiful purses in there. She's actually running and holding it up and showing you purses, not what you think I said. Purse. I freaking love you. We are gonna meet. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here for me and contributing, and I really appreciate it. So we're gonna raid now. Do something kind. Do something kind for yourself. Drop some hearts. If you can afford to tip a new seller, tip her $1. If you can, I'm never gonna make you, but drop some sleepy faces, drop some sunshine, rainbow, whatever you want. Okay, no middle fingers. They're new. We don't want to scare them off. Not just yet. Okay, everybody, have a good day. I will see you on the next one. All right, take care. YouTube, take care too. All right, everybody, let's go.